2,000 students and parents on birthday study options. 5 advice for whoever who wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has a different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will be involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Hey, I'm Raji Boy, also known as Jay.
Number in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game.
Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in EGG Network. Yes, EGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining EGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped EGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on birthday study options. 5 advice for whoever who wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has a different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will be involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory. Yes.
And we are back with Wild Rift Challenger Odyssey. My name is Chef. This is it's organized by IRL Asia, partnership with Homie, sponsored by Inch Theory, and co-sponsored with Feng Chia Sunway and PayX. My name is Chef. I'll be your host for this match. Apologies for the last game as we had some technical difficulties with our casters, Leoric and Rattlesnake. But me and NeonFaith stood in for that match, just for that one fight at the end, where they ended really quickly with that one Baron fight. So yeah, right now, the last match is pretty clean by Arepa. They actually No, they're talking. They stop? Okay. Okay. Alright. So Arifa right now is going up against OES Esports in the top 8, and another one on top is GOX Esports versus Tamara Shakers. And in the other side we have Phoenix Infinity versus Finesse Phoenix, and below that is Caballero Arises versus both Esports. So right now we're going to have who is our next match right now? Alright, so we have Phoenix versus Phoenix Infinity. We're going to go into probably the casters right now, which is Leoric and Rattlesnake, and let them take it away.
Alright, thank you so much, Chef. Alright, sorry about the earlier game. There were technical issues right now. I hope everything is well this time. Not really sure if that's the case, but we'll do our best. We are going to be watching Phoenix Infinity going up against Finesse Phoenix. I know you're familiar with these teams because you've been covering so many scrims and tournaments already. Rattlesnake, what do you think about our teams right now?
These are both very exciting teams to watch. They have good gameplay. Their rotations are something that these will have to look forward to, because as newbies you need to take inspiration from the team. These teams are game awesome game. Yeah. Yes. For fans, we're not gonna be seeing Oriana in this game because, of course, Oriana, we've seen it in this game. Oriana was just really terrifying with the drop combo with that.
Right.
I'm seeing why they would ban this Oriana. That itself is getting banned again because she's one of the S-tier bans into the game. And Akali being a very mobile assassin, so she's someone you really need to ban. If I would be playing as well, I would ban Akali. So, please, a very good job. Not bring out dealing damage. These are very smart and that out. So it should be clear how this very the whole top 5 because tanky
Very strong. Bans right now. These are the usual bans in the game.
Yes.
And let's see how the teams are going to be picking after these bans. We should be going into the RP. We should be going towards the character selection team in a bit. Yeah. Very strong in the early game. It's a make or break, really. If you let these things go into the picks, you have to other what goes. And if you're really on the pick right now, it's gonna be
seeing the analysis was bad, but it was pretty really well that that was a very sweet deal. Like that's very and for seeing like I get spring that he is just he drops down very good.
It's gonna be ADR Corgi because you're covering Katarina. So really, so no, they're gonna go for the Camille. So yeah, still an ADR 4K right here, 6. So this tells a lot about the plan on the blue side. What do you think about it?
Really things get good And something that is different is really static being there. Also very interesting. But more important, they got this track the objective, making it out.
But this kind of you know that they are gonna go for this siege lineup where 3 champions are line back sky hold to direction. As this kind of lineup being set up by many teams right now in Odyssey. Let's see how they're going to be carrying this.
Yes, exactly. If the lost more interesting on that side, there's not much tanky chances. This is gonna give them a tough time. Okay. On the blue side, it's gonna be a challenge to get through that defense, and they have to make sure that they can get through that. They actually run out of speed. And that is the big can create right, and that's I can see super that that this thing if you are the super
And we are in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Right now on the left, on the blue side, we have Phoenix Infinity, and on the red side, we have Finesse. Phoenix. We talked about this on Friday. I can't pronounce their name. It's a tongue twister. So I'm just going to FP at this point. What just happened? The red invade coming in from FP, and they get a kill onto the Brom, and that's already 1 kill, and they're going to clear out the wards with Rakan, with the sweeper, and now they just lose pressure into the lane, and Rakan's going to walk up into the jungle and check it out.
Yeah, Phoenix is starting off really strong with that super early first blood. Even before the minions are reaching their lanes, they already got the first blood, man.
Yeah, I mean, that was super quick. They weren't prepared. Phoenix Infinity, my goodness, there's 2 Phoenixes, and they're really hard to save by themselves, and they have another word behind and in front of them. So I'll just call Infinity and Finesse, because this is just going to be too difficult. And we actually have a Gragas top right now. I was thinking that we're going to go Graves top and Gragas jungle, but they're going to switch it up, Gragas top. So we're having a little bit more damage coming in, because they're both probably going to build damage. We don't see Gragases going for tank anymore. That's not the meta right now. But we will see, because on the side of Finesse, they do have that Wukong with the Katarina. That will be a huge benefit to them in the team fights, especially with a solid Corki at the bottom. So I wouldn't be too worried about their comp. It's about execution right now. And right now, I think Kata will bully, as you can see, the Ziggs, but he does get a good chunk of damage behind, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but right now, I'm also a bit worried of Finesse's team, because they don't really have that much frontline compared to Phoenix Infinity, because due to Phoenix Infinity having both Sword of the Gragas and of course they have the Braum with very solid frontline and engage.
Yeah, but at the same time, looking at the fight for the Scuttle, and they actually do go in at the same time, getting Ziggs, and Gragas will fall most likely. Pops the barrier, doesn't get it. At the side, Graves also die, but with the Honey Fruit, Gragas will survive, will be spotted out, but there will be no more chasing. Kata actually lives with about 100 HP at the side there, so no worries. But talking about engages we were talking about earlier, I think having Rakan and Wukong on the side of Finesse will be such a huge, anytime they can switch the button, Wukong goes in with his 3rd skill going in and then ulting everyone. Or Rakan, as we know from Friday we watched the matches, Rakan can go in with the charm, with the knockup. He is a fight-changing character. But all, as I said, it's all based on execution. Doesn't mean you have the character means you win the game. It's about how you play around and against the characters.
Yeah, so right now, Finesse, they're already trying to cement their lead as fast as possible with already 3 kills in 2 minutes, 40 seconds into the game already. So right now we're going to be looking into maybe the next dragon. The next dragon could spell fate for the rest of the game actually.
Yeah, I would actually favor more towards Finesse for general team fights in the Dragon or Baron pit just because they have so much AoE, and Graves will be spotted out here. I don't think he will die. He will just throw his Shroud and E away. No issues there. But they are going to get vision deep into the jungle, and here is a trap laid by Phoenix. Will get the Braum. He will immediately pop and disappear. Down goes the Weasel. He goes, disappears. We don't see him anymore. What gets tagged by the Kai'Sa, but I don't think I'll be too worried if I were them.
Finesse are playing so aggressive right now. They're really trying to not give them any opportunities, not even to farm in the lanes.
Yeah, I mean, right now, bottom tower will probably go down, but Graves will try to stop this, but I think with Kata coming on the way, they will not. And actually, this is not good. Charmed up. Graves with the big knockup. Kata come in with the clean wipe, and then that's another one going in. No redemption. Koki flashes in, gets the Kai'Sa. They also lose. Ziggs trying to do something, but I think Ziggs, he actually will get Koki on the back, and Wukong will run. At the same time, Rakan does die for his efforts, and that is a 2 for 2. I think, honestly,
misplay from Team Finesse right there.
I mean, they did get a 2 for 2, and they do get the they do get the tower, but I think they lose control of the Dragon Pit. You can see Gragas and Ziggs are already at the Dragon Pit. They're gonna ward it up. They haven't started it. They're worried that, you know, someone else might come. But Zed, he is all the way at the top lane. I don't think he's interested in contesting for the Dragon. He's saying, you guys, I'm not even gonna bother. Why don't you guys handle the Dragon, and I'll just take the tower for free at top. And Corki actually uses his package to clear out mid lane. Gets knocked away. It's pretty low, but Zed does take the tower at top.
Okay, right now I feel like they were feeling themselves a little bit too much there with the flash under the tower, insane dive. But right now we're gonna see a dragon fight being started.
Yeah, I mean, Rakan does go in, interrupts the Graves, and now Finesse will be able to pull the dragon out. I think they don't really want to take the dragon. They want to buy time because Zed is on the way, but Infinity, they are looking to take it, but at the same time they realize, hey, why don't we just take bottom tower? But Corki has already worked on chunking down the minion wave, and Graves actually went really low, took 2 tower shots, and he's about 200 HP. So I think they have to give up the dragon because Graves is backing, but at the same time, look at mid lane, Katarina and the Wukong are taking another tower. That's going to be the 3rd tower already in this game. All tier 1s are down for the side of Infinity, and you know, this is such a big deal. When you lose so much outer turrets, you don't have any vision in your own jungle. People can just clearly walk in and out.
Yeah, Rakan is looking for another pick right there. He's playing so aggressive in middle of 2 people.
Oh, I think this is overly aggressive, but that's a Rakan. He can just get out anytime he wants, and they won't be able to get knockout on him. But here's the engage from the Wukong comes in. Kata gets one, really go on the back line. Kai'Sa, he's gonna go really low. Ulti's away. Katarina gets away. Koki, look at him. Milwa on the dragon, gets it. But Zed gets the Kai'Sa, gets out, and they will get the dragon for the troubles. And that's 2 kills, 4 kills, my bad, for the plus the dragon. That's already a 10,000 gold lead at 6 minutes of the game. That's a lot of gold, 10,000.
And right now the Rift Heralds just spawn. Are they going to make their way there, or are they just going to try to push out the lanes and maybe just stop them from trying to get another tower?
I mean, they have Corki package. They can go, they can force a fight. They're just so strong. Corki's going to stop, take the Rit. He has the additional damage, and now Rakan going to walk up, going to ward up, or maybe de-ward at the same time. So he does see the Graves. And Zed is pushing up the mid wave, so we do see that they are prioritizing. But Graves does get the Scuttle, so that is free vision for a while. And they do know that around the area, and now a D-Ward comes in from the Wukong, and they just start the Rift Herald. They say, you know what, I have the package, we have all our outs, what's the big worry? Wukong out might be coming up soon. It's still down at the moment, but he does have the smite. I don't think they will contest, so this will be a free Rift Herald, and that is another one. Zed almost goes in for the kill, doesn't get it onto the Graves, but that is no issue. And then going in with the Rakan, with the ulti from the side, go get the Grave, Hasi ulti out, he gets it and he gets out. So package coming in from the side there, he does get chunked out, so that's going to be a little caution to the win, but no worries. Right now, they actually have so much damage on the side of Finesse, and they're going to summon the Rift Herald. This is probably going to be the mid tower.
It could be the in-hit tower.
That could be the in-hit tower. Shelly's going to charge, gets one hit off, doesn't even take much of the HP. And Zed will be alone at the top. Nobody really can fight them right now.
Yeah,
and
I'm loving how Kai is playing right now on the Rakan. He's so aggressive. He's just constantly in their face, trying to get the engages every single time.
Yeah.
So many engages are won just because of his really strong all-in.
I mean, just so far, really confident coming in from the side of Finesse. They get so much done in so little time. It's
already up 13k.
Yeah, 13k, not even 8 minutes in. Now we do the math, that's almost 1,500, that's more than 1,500 a minute goal lead that they are providing at the side right now. And Look at that. They still have all their towers intact. None of the towers are down. The lowest HP tower they have is in the bottom lane with half HP, and they're gonna shove it out right now. So almost this looks like a very clean and.
And Zed is actually already trying to pressure top, keeping the lane pushed in, making sure that they can fight for the next dragon, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon will be spawning in about 1 minute around there. So they're going to get ready vision, going to deward. And you can see on the side for Infinity, they don't have any wards at all. They have no vision of what's happening in the map. And Finesse, they're going to set another trap. Will Brom walk into it? Don't think so, but they're going to look for Graves. Graves is the target right now. Doesn't hit the sound flash. Hits two. Wukong doesn't get it. They're just too far away. Rakan burns the flash. Doesn't get it, but they're just so far ahead. It doesn't matter at this point. They just go around the map looking for farm, take the creeps, go to the jungle, take their creeps.
They have so much map control right now. They are literally giving nothing to Infinity to even they can't even farm their own jungle anymore.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Rakan missing the engage like that just does almost nothing to them. I mean, sure you burn his flash, but he's not gonna care that much about it. And here comes another kill onto the side. Graves will die. He doesn't have the Zonias right yet to survive this, and he will go down to Gats. Zed once again, and he will take the blue buff. And now another bush trap. We call it the death brush, you know, because yeah, because it's a brush with death, and you step in the brush because it's, you get what I mean, right?
I get what you mean.
It's a death brush, you know. So right now, 26 seconds, still the dragon spawns, and the ward just expired. So Levi gets interrupted by a little raptor. Wants to leave it alive, so that on the side of Infinity, they do not get farm. Yet still very strong, alone in the side lane. I mean,
just constantly pressuring the lane, man, and they can't leave it alone, because if they leave it alone, the inhib tower is gone.
Yeah, I mean, right now, who can 1v1 Zed? Nobody. And if they bring more than one person, sure, they're going to take the dragon. And even now, instead of going for the dragon, they're setting a trap like, hey, they don't have wards here. We can jump on them when they try to check for the dragon. So now Brom will walk into this. He won't see this coming, and goodbye, good night. And another knockout from the Rakan Charm. I think this is it for Grace. And Ziggs, I don't think you want to be there. He immediately sees this like, alright guys.
Immediately walking to Baron. Immediately.
I'm gonna head out, you know, that's what they said. And instead of, they take the dragon, Baron, dragon at the same time. And now Baron is the target for Finesse, and they're just gonna get it for free, scot-free. Yeah, this is the end of the game. They even have Zed and Rakan in the mid, you know, to chaperone them. You say, hey, you guys stay here, right? The big boys are doing Baron right now.
17k gold lead.
17k gold lead, and
make it 18k actually.
18k, you know, might as well don't even count at this point. It's too high. I'm lazy. You know, so I'm not a mathematician. I'm a caster because I failed my maths. So that's why I'm here. So right now, I think this is just following by the book right now. Just gonna walk through mid lane, end the game. We'll probably take a little camps on the way. Why not? You know, if you can, why not? Oh, they're probably gonna do by the book. They're gonna take the second tier 2 at the bottom lane, and just gonna end the game right there. And Grace, if you're there, oh nobody. Rakan, Zaya, Kaisa is there too. Zed will get hit, and at the same time, Kata in the back line is gonna do so much damage. Grace go down 1, 2, and then he's gonna get a kill. Zonia's
triple kill.
Oh, Zed, no. Oh, yes, he gets out. But Zed gets life for his life. But Rakan will try to get the hit onto Ziggs. He does get it with the ulti. And he's just standing there, putting the emotes with the B and say, hey, bzz, I'm back, you know? So right now, it's gonna end the game right now. It wasn't even a fair fight. Wukong was at top, Corki is at mid. They're gonna take all the towers, and they're just gonna clean it out, you know? Comb your hair, shave you, and they're gonna do the whole kick caboodle, you know?
And Corki doesn't even die.
Corki doesn't even die. Blue team refuses to surrender. I like their tenacity. They're even gonna go back, and they're gonna probably TP back, or they're gonna walk back, you know? They have so much time. They're gonna say, you know what? Let's give them a 0% of coming back, because that's a 23k goal lead for the side of Finesse. They could probably buy the items and sell it just for fun if they wanted to at this point. But
do you actually ever see a way for Infinity to come back here?
Well, I did say on Friday that Western G had no way to come back from a 13k deficit, and I did eat my words. But this is a 22k deficit, so I don't think so. But at the same time, Corki does go a little low, but they do get the 6. So
I feel like the only way Infinity can win this is if Finesse walks into their fountain like 3 times in a row, and even after that, it still looks pretty high, man. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, this game is pretty much over. But you know, you can never count anyone out because this is Wild Rift and it gets wild in here. See what I did? Right now they're gonna end the game. Zed goes to the ulti but doesn't get anyone. Rakan jumping back and forth, trying to get some stuff. They get Braum at the side there, and then but Wukong does go down. Look at both of the carries are so low, but it doesn't matter. The Nexus goes down and we have yes, Finesse. One of the Phoenixes took it. I think Phoenix won, but Phoenix lost, you know.
Phoenix won the battle, but Phoenix lost the war, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. So congratulations to Finesse. They win. Very solid game. I mean, it was like quick, clean, efficient, you know, like a samurai knife. You know, just like that. And production, do we have stats ready for me to see, to bask in the glory of stats? All right, we will be getting stats soon. Yes. So on the side, we can see Kaisa did try. I mean, honestly, good itemization coming in from Kaisa with the Executioner Blade and everything else, but it just couldn't fall apart. Look at Katarina, 0 deaths.
Honestly, the stats are actually wrong. The true MVP of the game is definitely Rakan. He created so many good opportunities for the engagers every time, and Wukong as well. It's really an amazing like display of skill right there.
You know, I would agree if Rakan didn't die, but because of that one death, I would give the Katarina. Look at the damage. He has more damage than both of the carries combined. You could take Corki's, Wukong's, and Rakan's damage. She doesn't even compare to Katarina. I think she is the real damage dealer, jumping in the backline, dealing all the damage. 23k damage. Zed is whole 11,000 away. The nearest person, 11,000. You know how big is 11,000? Oh my goodness.
The whole team was actually just creating so much pressure on them, man.
Yeah.
He didn't have to show up to fights, man. He just had to just push.
Like, it's relaxing for him. So, you know, I'm assuming we don't have replays. We don't have replays? No, we don't have replays, sadly. It's okay, guys. You can always watch back the videos if you want. And we can always enjoy them together next time, you know. We're gonna go to a short break right now. We're gonna get ready the next match. And don't you go away, guys. Comment your favorite player and who you think was MVP in this match. All right, we'll be going to the short break. Bye, guys. We're gonna take a nap.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on further study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many type of skill as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Hey, I'm Noisy Boy, also known as Jay.
Standby in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game.
Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in eGG Network. Yes, eGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining eGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped eGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory. Yes.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on per day study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skills. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has different ideas. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will involve. Want to know more? Join us at
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Welcome back. This is the Warrior Challenger Odyssey, organized by RL Asia, partnered by Homie, sponsored by Inch Theory, co-sponsored by Feng Cha, Sunway, and Payax. So, we just finished the game with the 2 Phoenixes, and of course, Phoenix won, and then sadly, Phoenix lost. So,
Yeah, as I said, man, Phoenix won the battle, lost the battle.
yeah, I mean, the Phoenix friendly fire happened, and we couldn't get it. So, sadly, that's what happened. Then, my producer, is there a bracket up? Are we gonna wait for a while? Alright, we'll wait for a while. Since now I have to buy time because the bracket's not up. So we're gonna talk a little bit. So that game, if you were watching, I hope you were watching. I hope you are still watching even after that match. It was such a quick and decisive match. You can see that so many things happened in that match, and it was really, really fun to watch. If you like clean, methodical plays, that was the game for you. Watch how they slowly push out lanes, take objectives, and just completely dominate the game.
Yeah, Phoenix really just cemented their lead from the start. Like, they got their really, really early first blood at the mid jungle near the Raptors over there, and they immediately and we're gonna see brackets, I guess.
Yeah, and I think brackets will be slapping into our faces in a quick moment, and bada bing, bada boom, here comes the bracket. And from the side, you can see these were the teams that started during the day, 16 of them, and now we're reduced to a mere 4 teams. For the semifinals, you can see we had our earlier matches, and now this is the 4 teams. We have GOX Esports, Arepa, Finesse, Phoenix, and Wolf Esports. Wolf Esports, shout outs to Wolf Esports, because I'm a big fan of them. Guys, I love you. I hope you love me. And actually, I would say the same about Finesse, because I have a love and hate relationship with them. I hate saying their name, but I love how they play and how basically they run their team. So production, we are gonna watch both matches. Am I right? Today, and we will start with GOX, we will start with GOX Esports and Arepa today. Later, after this match, we will go for the Finesse Phoenix. I hate that name. And Wolf Esports, we will watch the game after this. What are your thoughts, Chef?
So right now, like from just now, Arepa actually was really clean. Like they just played super well. They just got every fight, especially like it just seemed like all these games are decided from the start, all the time.
I mean, early snowball and imagine if Western G was here, you know, they would stop the early snowball and do that random 10k goal lead Baron scripted match. But we don't see them here. We're only at the top 4 right now, and we're waiting for the bans and the picks to come in for the first match. We won't have them just yet, but you know, let's talk about the current meta that we have in the system right now. I think almost 100% ban pick rate right now comes to a few characters: Akali, Orianna, and Corki. I almost see them in every match we have. So, what do you think about what other characters you think that people should be playing more in this meta right now for Warrior?
In this meta right now, I'm not sure. Like from the last few matches I've seen, really strong engage. Like Rakan seems really strong right now. Wukong is still really strong. Just like junglers that tend to farm a bit more, I like falling off a bit. Like even Graves just now, didn't really seem to do much. And, yeah, and like most of the time, some people are just omitting tanks. Like, what's the point?
I think like a really big meta right now, as some of you may know, some of you may not know, a slight meta shift in the professional scene where players are playing a 1-3-1. If you do play Mobile Legends, you would know what I mean is where they have the top laner at top, they have the AD carry at bottom, and they will have the mid, jungle, and support in mid. So what this does is it allows the jungle and support to roam together. So people like Rakan, people like Wukong, they work really well together, like Alistar, you know. They move a lot, they move well together. So this, we might see a trend. Maybe Wolf Esports will pull this out. They will play the 1-3-1 because they did mention, one of the players did mention that the 1-3-1 play is very interesting, and we will see what happens. And hopefully I get to see Camille more because I think Camille is one of the strongest characters in the game, and hopefully that they will provide. And honestly, Orianna is just so strong right now that if you don't play it, you have to ban it because not you look silly. It's just too strong in the meta. If let's say, because for this tournament, mind you guys that Pantheon, Leona, and Diana is banned. So do you think that they were seen much more play if it wasn't banned?
Yeah, Pantheon and Leona, especially in League, they're like really popular picks, especially in the support role because of their really strong engage and they're really hard to kill. Especially with Pantheon ulti, if you know, it's like almost a global ulti, right?
If you know, then you know. So talking about that, like talking about the 1-3-1 meta, I think Pantheon is built for that, as he would be played more in the jungle role.
But he can flex to support.
Yeah, he can flex to support and jungle, so he is a flex pick. Talking about flex pick, I did mention this on Friday that I think Gragas is also a really strong pick that can be flexed into 4 different lanes. You guys can count with me. 1, he can play mid lane. 2, he can play support. 3, he can play jungle. And 4, he can play top lane. Any roles, Gragas fits well. And the thing is, you don't build tank as Gragas. A lot of people have this misconception. Wait, Gragas is a big guy like me, got to play tank. No, Gragas deals damage. Even with AP, he scales with his healing and everything will be fine. So I think playing Gragas allows you to have more flexibility in your pick. That's why they call it a flex pick, because it allows you to flex it around, very flexible. So it depends on the team, what they need at the moment. And of course, another person that is always 100% banned in pick rate right now is Corki. He has just so much mobility with his package, even with his Valkyrie as usual, and so much burst damage, so much utility with the E, shredding armor and MR. You know, just a solid pick all around.
Yeah, what makes you think people like to ban Akali as well, compared to other assassins?
Well, the thing about Akali is because there is a lack of ways to catch Akali out, where when she puts her shroud down, the only few things that probably catch her out are Lulu hitting you with her pixie so that you have vision on her, or other stuff. So it's just really hard. So you can jump to the back line and then immediately the shroud, and you don't know where is she, because shroud is so big. So she can be anywhere in the shroud and she could kill a squishy in a matter of seconds. She doesn't even have to snowball, just have to farm, play safe, and when she gets her items, it's gonna be quick. You know, at least it's not like League of Legends where they have Night Harvester, which makes Akali a little too strong in my opinion. But even without that, you can go Liandry's Akali. I mean, some players do go Liandry's, but for me personally, I would go Oblivion Orb into Morelos, then into Rabadon Deathcap for the damage. You know, I like my big boy damage. So that's what normally Akali is done. That's why they ban her, because she's just that strong.
So right now, do you think there are any like AD carries that can rival Corgi, or do you think like right now they're just trying to scrape by and like try to get as much lead as they can? Because you say Corgi is really strong right now.
Well, Kai'Sa will be a strong secondary. I'll say Kai'Sa and Corgi are about the same tier as each other. So Kai'Sa requires a little bit more farm to get going, where else Corgi is more self-dependent at times. He can just sit under the tower and farm. And when he's level 5, he can get his out to clear the wave quickly. I mean, you can say the same about Kai'Sa, but Kai'Sa, she's a little vulnerable when she's alone, even though she does have an out to jump around. But that also depends on you going in, and you can't really go out with it.
Yeah.
And also, another thing, Xayah is a close to that tier 2. I would say Xayah, right now, if you pair Xayah and Rakan, they are meant to be played with each other. And if Xayah played correctly, she is very strong. You can see that with accumulation of feathers in the late game, it will deal so much damage, so much CC. So I think those are the 3 main AD carries you see right now. You don't really see MF, you don't see Draven, you don't see everyone else basically. You don't see anyone of Varus, you don't see them. Ezreal is fine, but he's not really in that meta right now. So I don't really know who you really play other than those 3 that I mentioned.
I feel like Ezreal has a hard time scaling compared to all these champions right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, Ezreal used to be really good at the early, if you guys know, you guys played Wild Rift in the early season 1, right after the beta, you guys would know that Ezreal was the #1 undisputed pick for AD carries, just due to the fact that he has so much sustain in his lane. And right now, they did nerf everyone's mana. I mean, this was months ago, so you guys should be used to this right now. But months ago, you would not even notice that they had all these mana changes to reduce everyone's mana pool, their regeneration, mana cost was increased, because there was just so much people just spamming skills left and right. But another pick that I see that is not picked enough, and it's very good in situational situations, is Dr. Mundo. Well, Dr. Mundo, a lot of people say, well, just buy Executioner's Blade, just buy Morello. It's useless. That is true. But the thing is, when you have someone that strong in lane, and you just need someone to stabilize the lane, like when you fight a Camille, when you fight a Akali, you don't want them to snowball. So you just play Mundo, stop the snowball, let him farm. Mundo goes where he pleases, doesn't matter. So at the same time, he's a great frontline with great sustain. Even without the healing, he is great at just stalling and buying time in team fights.
Yeah, Mundo just seems like to be a really safe pick, especially in lane. He doesn't have to kill, he just has to basically not die, and he can really, like, he's a mid shield, right, basically. He's a walking mid shield that can deal a lot of damage if you give him the lead, right?
Yeah, and like, talking about top laners, since you're talking about Mundo, something I've seen that fell off recently out of the patches was Olaf Top. Olaf Top used to be one of the best picks in top lane, where he has so much sustain and so much all-in potential. Even with Ragnarok, he can go in and 1v1 anyone at level 5. Maybe only the exception of maybe Darius, because Darius just deals a lot of damage. And we did see on Friday how Darius is so strong, getting that dunks coming in left and right. If you guys remember Aki from Friday, we were so happy about Darius. But we might see Darius. I wouldn't count on it, because Darius is such a situational pick that maybe we won't even see it.
Yeah, Darius just looks like if he gets the lead, he'll just keep snowballing that lead non-stop, man. Like, he can just create pressure across the whole map. Like, he can just dunk people, like, non-stop.
Yeah, I mean, just a snowball machine. That's why he has that skin in League of Legends, the Dunk Master, where he's basically a basketball player, which I love watching. It's the best skin, undisputed right now. You can't change my mind. So while we wait for the bans to come in from Arepa and OES, we will wait for a while, and I just want to ask if you guys in the comments, I can't really see your comments right now, I don't have the laptop here, but if you guys can comment, what do you think is the strongest champion right now in Wild Rift, and who do you think needs to be nerfed? My opinion, I think Camille is a little too strong right now, even though she's not a highly contested pick. I just think that due to, even when she's behind, just because of her true damage from her Q, second prop, is just too much for a lot of people to handle. What do you think?
I think Akali needs to be nerfed a bit more. She deals way too much damage right now, man. It's like way too much.
Yeah, I mean, Akali right now with the damage, it's like, it's jump in the backline.
Assassin is being too strong, you just can't play the game sometimes, man. Like, being a support, being an AD carry, is like, might as well just don't do anything.
Yeah, and we have disappeared from the screen. It's a magic trick, and now we're back. If you like the magic trick, we are running out of magic tricks. I think hopefully we will get the match started soon. I'm running out of time. Okay, so one more thing about War Rift that if you guys don't know is that War Rift is a project where Riot's gonna make many more games, stuff like that. They're gonna make a fighting game. They're gonna make a MMORPG.
So excited for the fighting game, man. I'm pretty sure you are too.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't know, I'm a semi-professional fighting game player. I don't do anymore because of COVID and stuff like that. But I'm excited for the fighting game. At the same time, they were releasing an MMORPG.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Runeterra universe will come as an MMORPG. They are working on it. If I remember, the fighting game project was called Project L.
Project L.
Yeah,
yes.
then I don't remember what the MMORPG was called, and also there's gonna have that. If you guys know League of Legends, there's a new character called Viego that came out about a month ago. He will have his own spin-off game called I think.
It's just the Ruin King, right?
Yeah, the Ruin King.
Yeah, the Ruin King.
If you guys know, there is the item in League called Blade of the Ruin King. Yeah, that's based off Viego.
But the weird thing is the blade doesn't even look like a sword, right?
Yeah, like honestly, you look at the item, the icon doesn't look like Viego's sword. So maybe that's his old sword, you know, like old fling. Now old fling, now got new fling, you know. So that's
how you go to different barbers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, go to different barbers, get different hairstyle, you know. So probably a different blacksmith gets in a different sword. I mean, that's what I'm interested about. Like, I don't know how the game works.
The game looks like a turn-based game, right? It's
Turn-based?
Yeah, it's like a turn-based RPG. There is some open world elements to it, but it's a turn-based RPG, like pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really interested for it. Are you guys interested, or are you just here for the War Rift? Honestly, I wouldn't blame you if you're just here for War Rift. Such an interesting game, and I'm also waiting for the game. I'm like you, I don't get to see the game first. You know, I don't get to see the game. When you see it, I see it, you know? So I'm not getting any free sneak peeks.
Yeah,
So,
how do you feel about War Rift compared to League? Because I know you play both. You've been playing League for so long already.
I mean, I've been playing League for 8 years, you know? It's been all 8 years, you know?
8 years, man.
I mean, it's really different, but at the same time, it doesn't feel different.
Yeah.
Like, the tempo in War Rift is so much quicker. Like,
But the concepts are very, very similar.
the concept is very, very similar. And Oriana and Lee Sin for Wolf Esports.
And they let Akali through.
Oh, sorry, I mean, wait. Oh, sorry, we have Arepa on the. We don't have Arepa, we have Finesse will join with the ult and they will get a kill, a 2-on-1. And at the same time, you have Y, just a solid engage with the ult, you can't stop it. And Braum, you know, just being Braum. Braum Ezreal is going to be very safe lane, where Zai and Rakan will have a difficult time trying to get a lead. And also, when you see Zed, honestly, I don't think Twisted Fate into Zed is that bad of a matchup. I think Twisted Fate does win if it plays it correctly, saves his gold card for when Zed goes in, and everything will be fine.
Yeah, Finesse really loves the double accessing top. They even did this the last game with Katarina and Zed instead of Akali this time, you know?
Yep, and at the same time, Akali and Camille will be a very skill matched up fight, so we're going to see how they're going to play each other. Akali, of course, having a slight advantage in the early levels due to her range in the queue.
But I think Zed is going top this time.
Zed's going top?
Yeah, Zed looking to go top. Because Gets played Zed the last game as well, right? Yeah, so it looks like he's probably going to go top, or they could just flex it again.
I'm interested to see. Maybe they're swapping lanes, I'm not sure, but getting Zed to the game, and also we will be heading into the game really soon. We will jump in and then you will see us together, and there we go.
There we go.
On the left, on the blue side, we have Finesse, Phoenix, and on the red side, we have Wolf Esports.
So are we going to get an early first blood again? Or
Yep, and then we got a big fight, 5-man, 2-man knockup, both of them had the flash. I think Ezreal is going to go down here, taking from the Ignite, he gets the first blood. Once again, Finesse, Phoenix gets the first blood, pick them up so quickly.
Finesse really, really aggressive.
Yep, and Akali does go top right now. I think having Zed against the Camille would have been a big mistake because Camille does deal so much damage, and Zed will have not much able to do against Camille, so they do put the Akali up there. But now, already first blood, once again, that's already a 1,000 gold lead for Finesse, and already starting off great, and getting that invade. Remember, it's a best of 1 for the semifinals. But at the same time, when you sacrifice your Rakan to go bottom, your Zaya does get a little bullied, but I don't think you should care that much. She still has a honey fruit, and she will clear the way with the Fed.
Going for maybe a dive? Oh no, it's going to get the Crocs.
It's probably going to get the Crocs, and if we see Akali does push the wave quick enough, but they do spot out Wukong. TF is coming here, but they know they can't do much. Wukong will still hit a little bit, but he's not able to get it at the time. So right now, no worries. TF does not lose any farm too because he does shove it into the Z. Level 5 from Z, he might look for a roam here, I'm not sure, but
Yeah, Finesse is just like playing on a very small lead right now. It's not like the last game where they immediately got 2 kills right after. So the game is still pretty much anyone's game at this point.
yeah, I mean, right now, it's like, okay, another interaction that most of you might not know, I think most of you do know that if Xayah starts backing or Rakan starts backing, they can both join together and back at the same time. So that's a quicker back all around. That's the synergy they both have as lovers.
I feel like sometimes they can always opt for just Xayah backing and Rakan going for the roam, you know? Like it's like a cheat back.
Yeah.
Kind of a way.
That's the thing, like, it's just very simple for either of them to synergize. My English. Well, at the same time, they do have that level 5 combo from TF and Camille. So if I were Akali, I'll be playing a little more safe because when I said you could shroud when you get Camille ulted, that doesn't work when TF has his ult on you and he can see you. And Ezreal ult does not connect to anyone, but that kill does hit onto Rakan. Doesn't feel much of it.
esports are already catching up, man. Like they're not giving up any kills and they're applying pressure to especially the bot lane.
Yeah. And Y here will be declaring the ward, but they do know. And look at Akali, he's looking commit, but there is a ward. He's under a ward, doesn't get the gank, and so far, yeah. And now Engage coming in from the bottom lane, but like I said, both sides won't be able to do anything. And Wukong is there to stop any potential all-ins. And right now, game is pretty quiet because both teams, they're playing really well. Warding, making sure that they don't get caught off guard, and checking all the bushes and stuff. Now Finesse, Phoenix, I'm liking how they play, but Wolf, they're actually going to go to equalize in the tempo, and right now you can see that Camille is starting to take over the lane, but Vi at the back here will go in with the TF, and here comes the ult, everything, bada bing, bada boom, the big boys, all 3 ulti comes out, and that will be them, and they're probably going to take the tower too, so let me, give me that tower, delicious, you know, but at the same time, Finesse says, you know what, you want to take the tower? Fine, we take the dragon, let's do it, the gentleman shake on it, and they both trade it. What? Look at the gold difference. It's gonna be there's almost 2,000 gold difference. Now with the dragon equalizes to about 1,000. But no, that's a big deal. First turret goes down for Wolf and the first dragon goes to Finesse.
I feel like getting that first turret is really important. Like probably the next Rift Herald fight, they're probably gonna get a free Rift Herald with that top advantage.
Yeah, I mean, right now actually they do get the bottom tower. So actually,
that trade doesn't look too bad now. Actually.
Yeah, in hindsight, because they had to reset off from the top. They now have to go all the way. And now they just have nothing much to fight over. Rift Herald is not spawning yet. They're not going to be worried about that. So Camille and Akali will now move to the bottom lane. They will now swap sides. Rakan and Xayah will go to the top lane because they know Rift Herald will be spawning a little sooner. And then we will now see what happens.
Yeah, Finesse Phoenix really took advantage of that weak bot side where no one was there. They just took the tower. Like, yeah, sure, Akali died, but like, end of the day, they got a dragon and a bot tower. So like, I'm pretty sure that lead didn't really amount to much.
Yeah, I mean, even though Akali did die, lose some tempo, but right now the goal is basically dead even, and they do have the dragon to help them out, the fountain dragon. So you will see what they're gonna do with the lead right now. They do
and looks
push
like
up.
something happening at bot side.
Yeah, big fight happening. Big out, 2 outs coming from the side there. I think Zed will die too. The Parabellum in the Parabellum, and Akali doesn't have much to do. She doesn't have an ult. She actually has to run away. They're both really low, but I think Akali, he doesn't have the strength to go in, and at the same time, they didn't look for
and Camille's going to the tower.
Camille! Oh, I think that
Big
was a
misplay, man.
Yeah, I think even if he did kill Akali, that would have been a trade death. But Akali does get the kill and she survives. Rift Herald is spawned, and we're not sure if they're going in, but ooh, they took a little damage. Swap and Wild Rabbit from Zed, and they have to back off. Another turret goes down for the side of Finesse, and about a 500 gold lead. They're gonna reset, and they're probably gonna run towards the Rift Herald. Akali is nearby, making sure that no one's starting it up yet, and we'll see what they're gonna do. Zed is pushing up top wave.
Yeah, it looks like Wolf eSports is going to get their Rift while they're all back right now. But it feels like that bottom fight there was really, really dicey, man. Like, it probably hurt them a little bit, but they still got the Rift Herald, it's no problem.
They just, Finesse had to back because they had to buy items. They had a little lower mana and HP, so they had to back, so they give up the Rift Herald.
I think they're okay with giving up the Rift Herald. It looks like they're really confident they can just defend whatever tower they want. They're probably going to put the Rift at mid, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, they might put it at top to threaten the tier 2 when the dragon does spawn. but we will see what they do with it. Hopefully we have no presses that we saw on Friday. Some players, I do it too. I think I have my sweeper on. I press priority spawns in like the Gromp and I'm like, wait, why is Rip out here? You know? So sometimes I get confused. But we see 5 men right now in the jungle. Xayah on the way. Akali's gonna be the fish bait, and they do check that Rakan is in the bush, so they're gonna back off. Xayah probably just gonna go bottom lane, catch that big huge wave at the bottom tower. Get it delicious tower at the side there. And yeah, I mean, TF ulti comes in just to check like, hey, where's everyone? TF actually goes down to the bottom lane and takes the tower at bottom, and I think Finesse will be trying to look for a fight right now because they know TF is about to actually get
great engage.
Oh my god, Ezreal gets caught at the side there, but then Rakan comes the wrong way, but doesn't matter. There goes Ezreal wrong, trying to run away. He does get it, but they get 1 hour and 1 kill, and this could be a push into the middle. But look at Camille is at top. Zed has to back, but they're going to lose another tier 2. They're probably going to lose the tier 2 because Camille takes tower so quickly.
Yeah, right now they're all retreating.
One more time, look at that. She's probably actually gonna wait for the next wave. No, she's actually greeting out. And she comes the backdoor protection. She can't get it. She just barely gets it and she gets to get away. But the same time, look at mid. They can't even do anything. Dragon is spawning in 5 seconds. So they have to do something with this. Astral has spawned. He's already back into the fight. Camille is still top. Look at that. You see his waist. Camille's low and another knockup. Amazing from the Rakan. Gets another one. He's gonna get the TF and then Astral says, I just spawned, man. Give me some time. I just need some time. I need time. And he goes down. Double kill for the Akali. That's a killing spree. Look at top. They spawned the Rift Arrow. They don't have minions when they do. Zed trying to defend against this. And they say, guys, leave the dragon to me. I'll take it.
Yeah, they're all gambling on his top side.
Look at Rakan. He's at the back side.
Zed
Will go down
down
with the redemption, and Rakan's trying to do something about it. He's like, hey, you're not going anywhere. You're coming with me. You're fighting the support. But I don't think this is a fight. He wins. He knows. Akali, help your boy out. Help your boy out. Jumps away. Akali's going as fast as she can, but she doesn't catch the Camille. They don't get the tower, but Finesse does get the dragon, and they have small negligible gold lead.
Yeah, right now this game is still like it's really still anyone's game due to that top tower being so weak right now. Like at any moment they're gonna lose the inhib tower. They're gonna probably just play around top side and all in. But Finesse right now, the team fight is looking way better.
Yeah, I mean Rakan, like last game, KYY, you say Kai?
Kai, I guess Kai, right?
Kai, KYY, or whatever your name is, you are playing fantastic. Like all those engages coming off the back of Rakan, charming the Ezreal just before he got his teleport off, and just really fantastic play. And Baron is coming up in 20 seconds. They're gonna de-ward the area, and Zed once again, I don't think you win this fight, but of course, who are you not to try? And Ezreal is forced back. They will clear that board, and they're gonna take the tier 1.
Yeah, Finesse is making a really smart move. They saw the top tower being
look at bottom, Camille, and get the combo. He goes into the ult, but he will probably die. Jumping back, he does not get any of them, but they're both so low.
Yo, but everyone is at top side right now.
Oh, Camille! Wait, Camille, you gotta be careful. Look, she wanted to do the red, but she knew. Oh, look at Ezreal. Look at Ezreal. He has to E away. Doesn't burn the flash, but right now they have to back. Look at bottom turret. They have to back, and Akali will stay to make sure that no one does a sneaky Baron. They don't have wards in the Baron pit right now. Luckily, they don't lose a turret, but they lose some momentum in the Baron pit.
Yeah, it looks like both of the assassins, they're not really being able to do much in these fights right now. Especially like Zed, like he keeps getting caught by Camille.
Yeah, I mean, they just have that presence wherever you see Camille. TF can come anytime, so you have to be careful about that. I can't blame Gats for doing that because he's under his turret. He thinks that he can outplay. Well, he actually almost did outplay that fight. He ulted the wrong person. He maybe tried to go for both kills. He was really close of getting that. But imagine if he ulted the Camille, killed her, survived.
And they're gonna start Baron.
And now they're gonna start Baron, and Camille is at bottom lane.
Yeah, Camille is just banking on getting that tower right now.
The items, does Camille have her teleport up, or did she even buy teleport? Honestly, but then by going in, he doesn't even get the kill. He actually, I don't know who took the Baron, Oh, who actually took the Baron, he didn't steal it. And Akali's in the back row, she's dealing so much damage. They're gonna chase her, but then I think Akali's just too strong at this point. Five's gonna fall down. That's 3 kills. Akali on the triple kill, dominating.
Going after the TF.
But he's gonna give her the 4th, misses the E, but Zed actually kills. Zed actually dies to come in, and that's a quadra kill. And Akali's going the back, wants to get a penta, won't be able to get it, but they will lose the mid tower. And at the same time, Wukong does go back. He says, hey, you can't do this. He's going to stop her. But oh, I don't think you win this, Wukong. You got to be a little careful. Camille can blow you up. Camille being a little overconfident, you know. She knows her strengths, and they take one turret and they back off, but that is the Baron for Finesse Phoenix, and the only thing that Wolf got back was a kill on Zed and a turret, and I don't think that was a really worthwhile trade.
Yeah, it just looks like right now, like Wolf esports, their win condition is just, I'm gonna just backdoor you, man. Like, we can fight 4v5, but you're gonna lose your in-hit tower as well.
Yeah, I mean, Camille, like I said earlier, I really think she's a really strong one-on-one character, but at this point, I think Akali is just so much stronger than the rest of them, and especially with that quadra kill, she's going to be rolling that dough. You know that scene from Breaking Bad where the big guy lies in a pile of money? That's Akali right now. She's lying in a pile of money. That's how rich she is. But at the same time, Zed is delegated to the defend my lane, make sure we don't lose the game, alright, Gats lane. So they'll probably lose the top turret because there's so much people there. But Akali does join
But they're
them.
training for the bot turret.
Yeah, look at the bot. Where's the bot lane? Actually, Akali will probably go down here. Zhonya's might try to outway. And
Actually, no, Rakan's in the fight as well.
Rakan actually trades his life for the Braum. Hey, wait! They're actually going in, they're turning the fight. Braum dies, Vi's like, wait, this was about the script. Ezreal dies, Braum dies, and now Vi will die to Ignite, and Xayah kills Camille in the bottom lane, and now they're tipping into the game. They're gonna end the game. They want to end the game. Two more, they're gonna hit it. Xayah's gonna back, probably gonna buy a TP too. Here comes the TP from Akali. Here comes 3 TPs. Everyone buys a TP. TP for you, TP for me. And then the game goes in for Phoenix. Oh, what a nice TP play. And then
Really
the
well
turn
played.
back.
Really well played. Phoenix.
KYY with the Rakan, with all the engages. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. I don't know, like, he just finds the engages at the correct time, like mid. I was saying that, you know, slowly the momentum's going to Wolf because they have the better late game comp with Camille, with TF, they had the catch potential. Then KYY or Kai, as you say, you know, he just turns the fight. It's like, alright, let me just charm everyone with my sexy looks, you know. I
Kai
mean,
is
Rakan,
playing
you know.
out of his mind,
and
man.
now we're
Every
gonna go to stats.
fight, man.
Now we're gonna go to stats and
They're gonna not put him MVP, but he is definitely the MVP. Yeah.
he's definitely
Seriously.
there. Will be 0 depths though. Him has the highest KD in the game too. Technically he has an infinite KD because he didn't die, but
Yeah.
you know, you do it. He has 12.0 KDA. My MVP, even though he has 2,000, you can see damage from Akali down the most, and Gats also, even though he did die a lot, he was instrumental in defending. You can look that he tried, like, even Gats died. He played so well, and also Xayah.
He just bought a lot of time, man. He just bought a lot of time.
I mean, at the same time, you can see Xayah, even though she didn't really deal that much damage, but the thing is, when you play Xayah, you don't even, damage is not the only thing. You have your feathers to deal the CC, and on the side, you see Camille RH actually did deal a lot of damage and was the richest in Wolf esports, but wasn't enough to deal with Akali's damage and Rakan's engage.
Yeah, it just looked like Wolf esports. They had to really get that Baron there. If they had that Baron there, they could have actually went along with the game plan. We just looked like they're just trying to get the side turrets and go for the back door and just constantly pressure the lanes. But they lost the Baron fight and they just couldn't really find a way to come back right after that.
Yeah, I mean, because of that, like, you see Kazuo didn't have the best of games right now, getting out damaged even by the Rakan. It was a very difficult game for him to go in anyways, because they had just so much engage and disengage from Rakan, Wukong, Xayah, Zed, you know. Who can you catch at this point?
Yeah, he had a really good dives early game, yeah, that's the
you
thing.
ulti Xayah, it's like she just outs away. Then you ulti Zed, he ultis away. You ulti Akali, you know, sure, you hit me, then I go into my shroud. You ulti, you wouldn't want to ulti Rakan because he's not a high priority target, you know. And so it's just a difficult game, and even though they had a 50-50 chance to steal the Baron, they couldn't do it. But a fantastic game, and
it looked really close.
yeah,
It was really close.
Fantastic game, and don't go away. Are we going to go break? Yes, we're going to go to break. Then we'll have our second semi-final match of the day. Don't go anywhere, and make sure to stick around. Bye, guys.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on per day study options. 5 advice for whoever who wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends. Because everyone has different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will be involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Hey, I'm Noisy Boy, also known as Jake.
Standby in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game.
Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in eGG Network. Yes, eGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining eGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped eGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer, as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on birthday party options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skills. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has a different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will evolve. Want to know more? Join us at
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the War with Odyssey Challenger Odyssey. Organized by RL Asia, partnered by Homie, sponsored by Inch Theory, co-sponsored by Feng Cha Sunway and Payak. So, we just finished our first semi-finals match between Wolf Esports and Finesse Phoenix.
Yes, that was a really close game. It was really close because of the pressure that Camille was putting, like especially on the side lanes. He was constantly killing Zed, but Finesse Phoenix, he just kept it together. They got all the objective. They just won.
Yeah, I mean, just very simple, straightforward from the match. We did get a very close early game coming in from both of the teams, and it was really close until Rakan, KYY, or Kai?
Kai.
Why don't you, Kai, if you're watching the stream, could you let me know how do I pronounce your name? No, we might interest to know how to pronounce your
I feel
name.
like Kai is a cooler name though.
Kai is a cooler name. I think
Yeah.
KYY is pretty cool too. But at the same time, Rakan, he had the MVP performance in our eyes. He did play the best. And do we have our brackets up and ready? Alright, we will pull up the brackets and we will see. Our next match, we will have Arepa. We can see what happened. We can see all the players that joined Arepa all the way from the left middle. Now, they did beat out OES Esports. Now they will face GOX Esports Arepa. We did comment on their match earlier, and now we will watch this semi-finals match and who will win and meet Finesse Phoenix in the finals. We will see.
Yeah, so right now, who do you got your bet on?
I'm not really a betting man.
Not betting man.
I'm not a betting man, you know. So, but I haven't watched GOX play much. And watching how Arepa played earlier, where they had a very solid and clean game, I would put my money, if I had any money at all. I'm a very poor guy, you know.
Poor guy.
So I'll put my money on Arepa.
Arepa, the last game, they really played super clean, man. Like, they just really converted. They had a really strong early game. They're really strong mid game. Like, they didn't give any opportunity for their opponents.
Yeah, I mean, such a clean game. Like, it was just snap, snap, game over, you know, going by the book, reading line by line, you know, chapter 1, chapter 2, you know, going all the way to the end of chapter 10, tapao. Bungkus your base, you know, that's the chapter 10 topic.
They bungkus the dragon, they
bungkus the dragon, bungkus the baron, bungkus turret, and the bungkus the game, you know. Balik rumah makan, you know, that's how they do it. Well, we will be waiting for us to go into pick and ban. We're not ready to go in pick and ban, are we, production? Production is busy, so I'm assuming no. So anyways, that match, what I did say was Akali was one of the main damage and stories of the game. Told you 100% ban pick rate, and there's a reason why. Look at how strong she was.
Yeah, she had 1 death at the top tower, 3-man dive. Like that, like we thought like that game, alright. Both esports got that game for sure, but he still came back and dealt so much damage, man.
Yeah, I mean, Akali, you saw she got the quadra kill. She could have gotten the penta, but Camille was all the way at the bottom handling the Zed. And yeah, Arepa, let's do this. Apis. Even clearly you're not here in the room, but let's go, Arepa. I mean, where's all the JOX fans? I want to see. Where you guys show your support? Type out hashtag JOX win or hashtag Arepa win. Come on, I want to see all the people checking out looking out for your boys. I can see your comments here, guys. Come on. I see someone called Leon Su Aja. Very interesting, and Arepa Sapu all, you know.
Wow, real Arepa fan right here.
Real Arepa fan, you know. I mean, currently, and now we are the go-ahead to go into the pick and ban phase. So, since we are going into the pick and ban phase, I will let you know what bans are picked from both sides.
It's not GOS, it's Tamarao.
Oh,
that means the bracket just now had a small mistake.
Tamarao, no GOX?
Yeah,
I'm confused.
Tamarao, yeah.
But okay, Tamarao. Okay. Production, are we not having GOX? Or is this GOX?
No, the name is Tamarao. It's Tamarao.
Tamarao?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I hope my prediction right. Yeah. Arepa. Alright, so on the side of Tamarao, we have the Lee Sin Aurelion Sol ban. Tamarao Shakers. Go Tamarao Shakers. Let's go. And on the right side, we have Arepa. They have banned out Akali and Orianna. 2 very good bans to ban out. And from something I see already deviating from the meta is I see Shyvana is picked.
Wow.
Even though Vi is left open, and of course Wukong already picked on the side of Arepa, they have a really strong engage right now.
But
also,
we already have the Camille and the Twisted Fate combo, as you said. Really strong
the good combo. And they do have Fiora, so when you have a Fiora against a Camille, I think Fiora is the only lane which, if you play correctly, we will beat out the Camille. But because of the TF, it will be a little bit more difficult. And Ari could be a very good pick in the TF, level 5 or even level 3. She could chunk out the TF with a well-placed charm. So we will see how it goes down. But so far, nothing much too surprising other than the Shyvana pick from Tamarao. They probably have practices, and even though we have not seen them play today, we will now see them play and see how they will play with the Shyvana.
I'm guessing they just want the Shyvana for the really strong out engage.
And also we have Sona again, Sona Ezreal again at the bottom lane for Arepa. They did play this last time we watched them, and they did play fantastically well. And I mean, I'm just interested to see how they work out, because no Akali, no Orianna. You know, the 2 major pick, great bans from Arepa. I mean, they probably say, you know, we don't want them to first pick AD of these characters, so we give them Corki, because Corki is also one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah, but Tamarao had a very peculiar Aurelion Sol ban. What do you think about that?
Well, Aurelion Sol is a decent character, because they did just nerf him this patch. They wanted to reduce his mid-game spike, so they did nerf him in terms of his mid-game. But overall, late game, if you were watching on Friday, you did see Western G turn the game on a 14k deficit with a big Aurelion Sol out at the back line. So you do know the potential of Aurelion Sol, and maybe they did watch just Friday's game. It's like, we don't deal with that, so they're just going to bat it out, and maybe they get a favorable lane with the Ahri in the mid lane. They want to focus on the lane, so you'll never know, but now you know.
So far, based on the draft, which draft do you think has a little bit of the edge?
Well, I'm liking the Camille and TF, and here we go with the game. Ooh, you can see the red and blue lights. You know, the Popo is coming to get you, and at the same time, the Wild Rift Popo is here on the scene. So let's see. At this time, we will see another early evade from both sides again. This is the deja vu. And Sona does get stunned, and he will flash over once again. Another first blood in the exact same place. Both teams just a little slow to get the first blood.
Deja
and then deja vu every time, same place. They will get that kill. So, I mean, it's just free, almost 1,000 gold going into the pocket of Tamara.
But as we saw from the last game, I don't think this first blood really amounts to much, as like even the last game, both esports, they just got the lead back like immediately, right?
Yeah, I mean, it really depends though. That was also more because they had winning lanes at the side of both esports. But for now, I'm just seeing how Tamara is gonna use this advantage, because they do know that Sona doesn't have the flash, but they did burn 3 flashes for the side of Tamara to get that kill on Sona. They also did burn the ignite from Ari, so she does lose a little bit of pressure in the mid lane, but shouldn't be too
side
worried.
as well. It's like it's looking like Tamara is already trying to apply so much pressure with the one flash, right?
And we can see right now a pretty even lane at top. They both actually played correctly. Both lanes should be able to kill each other, and I think this actually favors Fiora even at level 5, even with Camille's out. But the thing is, they have TF ulti, so any time that Fiora feels confident, TF can just out and say, hey, it's not a 1-on-1, it's always a 2-on-1. You know, they always say, never leave your back open, you know, and then they're going to go in for a fight right now, and I think this is looking really well for Fiora, but actually gets hit with the side there. There's so low, barrier comes in, and he gets the solo kill. Shyvana just there for the moral support and gets the kill. 2 kills already for Tamara. This is looking really bad for Arepa, already losing momentum at the top lane, and now bottom lane. You can see Wukong at the side there coming in, and now going to go for the kill onto Corki. He will bury up, but he doesn't have flash. Remember, they flash while the Sona, he cannot flash out. So this is the big thing. They knew, all right, Corki used flash to kill me, guys, let's kill him. So that's how they got her back, and still 1,500 gold lead. And Ari will always shove the lane against the TF. She just has that much shoving power, and Shyvana not really level 5. Wukong still level 4, and just level 5, as I said so. And will be spotted by the ward.
Yeah, so right now it's looking like Arepa is just trying to go for that TF level 5 into the TP plays with Camille. But Camille losing that top fight is really, really painful for him, man. It has to be.
Yeah, I mean, he almost did it correctly, but at the same time, Fiora just too strong in the 1-on-1, and now he will go bully the Camille.
With the level lead as well.
Yeah, I mean, he could actually turn on the ult and go in right now. Look at the damage. Camille can't even... Is that an emote? No, that's not an emote. I don't even know what's that on top of his head.
It's an emote.
Is it emote? I don't know. It looks pretty weird, but he can't even go in right now because Fiora can just can beat off a stun with her own W, and it's just such a bad lane right now, especially dying off that.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's just gathering at bot lane for something, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they were trying to get vision around the dragon, but dragon won't be spawning for another 50 seconds, so no worries about that. But right now, you can see that Fiora just chilling around, waiting, and we see Ari on the side here. We'll always have lane pressure, lane prior, and I'm gonna back and get an item right now because dragon is spawning in 30 seconds, and we can see the items on the side here. Already a stone plate coming up for the Braum,
Yeah,
and
he's also up 700 gold.
yeah, Luden's already down for the Ari, so this will be a lot of bursts, and of course. You can see at the top lane, Fiora already has Phage and Sheen. You know, Camille does have the same, but there are 1,000 gold behind. So when Fiora backs, she will have a lot more items to play with. But I think she's opting to push out the top wave instead of going back. So she's having confidence in team, or she realizes, hey, Mountain Dragon's not that important for us right now. I can just take the wave and we can just push it off. And Ari's actually looking to catch someone out. So if Dev pops the wrong way, he will die.
He's through a ward though.
He went through a ward, but he charms the Ezreal. Look at the damage, already half HP, a quarter HP for the Ezreal, and Braum at the back line here.
Nice ulti.
Shyvana jumps in, but a big combo, but they steal the dragon and they actually get two kills right now. Right there with the Wukong, and then Camille is going down. They're gonna chase down TM, but TM will have lived.
But
No, dying the first time, now dying another time. Oh, that
Really
is really bad. Yes, get the dragon stone and loses the top tower too, and then they also lose 3 lives for the heck of it. Oh my goodness, that is so much.
Great engage. He just had the perfect timing for ulti into the perfect smite steal.
Yeah, I mean, like, Ahri chunked out Ezreal. Even though she was on the wall, they allowed the Ahri to walk up, charm the Ezreal and take his HP. And now another turret plate will go to Corki, padding his wallet by 100 more gold. And now they're already, and then they're going in with the TM ulti, but I don't think you want to fight this. Look at Vera, how strong she is. They have to back off just by her presence right now. And Corki will live, burning off TM's ulti and won't even do anything.
Ambitious ulti there, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you burn it, you gotta use it, you know. So right now,
he wasn't even supported by his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, another charm coming in, and look at the damage. My goodness, you wouldn't want to play with the Luden Echo Ahri right now. She's so strong. And she will just instantly clear waves. So now coming in, even to back it up, you say, hey, we gotta stop this turret from going down. I mean, look at the goal lead. It's already a 5,000 goal lead on the side of Tamaro, and they're gonna go. I mean, the Braum is under a ward, but I think Camille, she is not destined if she stays, and she does smartly go away, and Corki will have the farm, and he will spot out the ward with the sweeper.
Yeah, Arapa is looking really, really desperate right now for those two very weird plays where Wukong just took.
Yeah, and now we're going to fight, jumps out, but then actually jumps into the Shyvana. We can get to the Shyvana running in, but he actually gets away right now. Yeah, Rift Herald does spawn. They did fight over vision for it. They would just go for the dragon, and Fiora stay at the bottom.
It looks like Tamara is probably going to get this Rift, and Fiora, being the annoying person that the annoying character that she is, she's just going to get a tower for free pretty much, because no one on the map right now can contest Fiora, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's just that strong, and they did get the Red Herald. They tried to contest for a little while. Braum ulti doesn't hit the mark, but I don't think it matters. This is going to go in. Wukong flashes. Good Sona ulti, but I don't think that will stop them. Shyvana goes in, land the charm onto the TM. He will die right now. Here one's ready. They want to go in deeper. No, they're like, fine, we got one kill, that's fine. Fiora's still at the bottom lane. He's like, hey guys, you know you have bottom turrets too, right? The Ezreal's like, alright guys, gotta go. Oh, and the charm into the Wukong. He has the ult to get away, and that is his ult gone. Doesn't have the ult for the team, but he's going back in. He has the GA, don't forget, and he's actually not gonna proc it. He's gonna survive by a sliver of HP.
And in the meantime, Ezreal is pushing mid.
Yeah, but look at bottom lane. They're gonna lose a turret, but Camille's coming in for the Fiora. Fiora, you have to be careful. She's so low, and Camille will spot her out, and he will get a kill. I don't think he'll be able to defend this. Trying to get the procs, trying to get the heal. Look at the damage. She can't even finish it off. She's too afraid. Camille can't.
Oh, but TF ulti in.
TF ulti in. Will he get the Fiora? Oh, he finally gets the Fiora. Burning 2 ults, Camille and TM out to get the Fiora. And you know what? Hashtag worth, guys. But there is now a 6,500 gold lead for Tamaro. And this is looking bad for Ariba. It's only 7.5 minutes into the game.
They already lost both side lane towers already.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like getting that Fiora kill might seem like it's just a little bit of hope, but Tamaro is having too much momentum right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really scary at this point, and I think 30 Dragon still the dragon. And can we see the items on Fiora right now and see how big she is right now? And she already has her Death Dance with the Trinity. Oh, this is going to do so much damage. And look at even Braum. Braum has gold. Braum has more gold than Camille. Braum is actually richer than Camille at this point in the game. He has his Bramble Vest, the Giant's Belt, and the Warden Mail with the Gargoyle Stone Plate. He won't be an easy boy to kill. And look at the damage. Ahri going in. Won't even be surviving behind the Braum. No problem, no issue. And now they will go straight to the Dragon. He has spawned. And Ahri going in again, so confident. Still has one charge of her ult, but she decides to go in and she backs off right now. And I think if you're Arepa, you have to fight this because they are scattered right now. This is the best time for you to fight, the best case scenario. But Fiora has joined to the top side of the fight. You can see a big ulti onto the Ahri. She will die. Gets in the Paravenom, but they want to re-engage. Fiora in the back line trying to do what she can, but she's being zoned out. Shyvana flashes in with the ulti. They get Braum, but Corki is here. He's full HP. He's going to deal the damage. They haven't killed anyone so far. Shyvana with the half HP going to die. And Wukong will try to get out with his W, but gets caught by everyone so low. Corki in the back line trying to shoot as much as he can. Can't get anyone so far. TF does die, but the only survivor is Shyvana with a stick of HP, and that is 2 on the side of Arepa dying, but they get 4. But look at that. They're going to go. The reason that fight happened was because that Shyvana was busy doing the dragon, so they were split, and that was the only time for Arepa to go in.
Yeah, great call by Arepa. Just take that mid fight. It's like, you get the dragon, if you kill it. Oh! Nice charm coming from Ahri.
Oh, Riot, please. That charm looked like it was missing, you know. It was gonna miss, but hit the corner of Ezreal's face, and he was in love with Ahri instantly the moment it hit, and he fell to his death. And now Ray Pharaoh will take the mid tower. He will also take the tier 2 because Ezreal is not here. They can't defend his main damage. They're going to redemption, but I don't think it matters. He's going to take the tower, and Sona out comes in, but they do stop the push. But that's almost the whole thing. But they actually hit Shyvana at the side there. Well, she's a little tanky, so they're not really that worried.
I think right now Tamara is just looking to get that next Baron. Because it looks like if Arepa gets this Baron, I'm pretty sure they can just clean base.
Yeah, I mean, Arepa will be dangerous if they do get, but Ahri will catch out the Wukong. And are they going to go in onto the Ahri? Parabellum comes in. Shyvana tries to stop them. She's still not dead yet. Finally, the TF out comes in, but they will try to trade the Shyvana's life with the Wukong. They don't get it. And now Corki and Braum will try to salvage what they can in the backline. Sona flashes out of the way. Braum still holding the shield. Corki W's in, but doesn't get anyone. They're all really low. Baron's up. Don't forget, there's 2 people down. No jungler, no mid laner for Tamara. And 10 more seconds till they spawn. I think they're going to run. And Fiora is chilling at the bottom. I think looking for he's looking for a TP flank, thinking where he can go. So now they're gonna check the Baron pit, and they actually haven't started it yet. I think they're a little worried. Yeah, I think they're a little worried at the side because Shyvana and Ahri have spawned, so they're not really sure what's happening. And Fiora is still chilling at bottom lane. He might have disconnected.
Did he disconnect?
Kuro, are you there, my friend? Have you disconnected? I think he has disconnected, but you know the game goes on, and
really unfortunate.
Honestly, in hindsight, him being missing made Arepa think, wait, where is Fiora? Let's be careful. And again, the ulti comes into Ahri. This time she has the Zhonya's to end the runaway, and she will flash away. Braum will come in, and they will try to run away. Braum flashes out the wall. Ahri still has out. They all get away, and Shyvana is still there. TM flashes in with the Guka, but hits Shyvana, the worst target you can do. And still Fiora is at the bottom lane. They don't know where is she. He's like, wait.
They have to go Baron right now. They have to.
They're pinging Baron, but you can see they're scared. They're not willing to go Baron because they don't know where Fiora is. Like, where is Fiora? They're like so mind-boggled, like, where is Fiora right now? I can't tell where is Fiora. And they don't dare to go to the Baron. Oh my goodness.
Like really enough, the worst case scenario for Tamara is actually the best case because they're really so scared to get a Baron right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, my goodness, just like, now they do see that Fiora is just sitting down at bottom, so they might do something about it, but I'm not sure about what they're going to do. They do see Wukong in the jungle, they might catch her out, but he does W away, and there's the package coming in.
Well,
I don't think they can chase,
Yeah, he's fine.
That is the package burn, and that is, oh, now I realize what's that, that's TF ulti, okay.
Oh.
And Fiora is still 9th game, but we wish him best of luck, and Dragon is spawning. This is the 3rd Dragon. 4 if Tamara can get it. Ezreal is at the top side, he can't join. Only Wukong and Camille is here. Braum throws the ulti to make sure that they can't come in, and this will probably be the 3rd Dragon. Can't steal it, but Camille will almost forfeit her life, gonna fight it. But now they come in with the ulti from Camille. Shyvana with the big damage at the back. Zhonya's coming in for the side, and the big nice Sona ulti catches out the Corki, and they don't have the damage. They have to back off. Braum, you're tanky, but you don't have any damage. He has to run away from the Camille, and he's running away. Shyvana runs away, and top side, even Ahri dies to the TF and the Ezreal. So that's such a big loss right now. And Fiora is still sitting lonely at the bottom lane. Oh no.
Really unfortunate. Really unfortunate.
This is really unfortunate. Now goalie goes to Arepa. They're gonna run straight to the Baron right now because they know Fiora's not alive. Oh, this is so unfortunate. Oh man.
Tamara really had the lead there, but Arepa would somehow, like them being a bit safe on the Baron, kind of saved them.
Yeah, I mean, this is just really unfortunate. Fiora, I think Fiora is back. I think I see her moving around. She's back. Fiora is back. The savior is back, but it's too late.
Right
Baron Nashor has gone.
It's really swapped.
Oh no, I mean, it's not unsurmountable. It's just 2,000 gold. But you know, what could have been if Fiora was not DC'd? I think, you know, I still think she's really, really strong. You do still get gold even when you're not moving around in the game. So this is not that bad of a thing. Can we see the items and see the gold difference on each of the characters? Like, you can see
Fiora is still more
ahead
than Camille.
Yeah, she has more money then the Camille, and everything is still in order. And of course, finally, Brom doesn't have much money. And here comes the TF and Camille ulti. They're going in onto the Brom. I'm not sure that's your best target, but they're gonna bring him down. Sona ulti hits the front there. Shyvana still taking it out, but he's gonna go down. And here comes the big Wukong out. They're gonna hit everyone. They're right in the back line, but she can't do anything. Might be the game. They're all solo. Ari, you're gonna die. Gets hit by the red card. There goes into the Brom thing, and they're just gonna give it up. They can't defend anymore. And big the big package, but it's too late. Oh my goodness, unfortunate coming in, Vera with the DC, but of course fair play to Arepa.
Great comeback coming from them, man. Great.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great comeback. I mean, even if Vera was there, they did catch them out at the top lane to get, and I mean, fantastically coming in from Arepa. They did seize the opportunity, and of course unlucky to Tamaro with the DC. And we will jump into the stats right now to see what happened. And SVP we have on the side for Tamaro, we have Shyvana. And of course, I think if probably Fiora did not DC, she would have been the SVP. Yeah, but on the side now we have just another Sona with the MVP performance with the clutch ultis.
Ultis are so good, man.
Yeah, I mean, fantastically coming in from him. They can jump in to see the damage charts for both of the teams. I think I would say that Fiora should have been the top of it, but just because that she has DC, she's not at the top of the thing. Yeah, unluckily for Tamaro, they did have to fight a 4v5, and yeah, I mean, Ari of course dealing a lot of damage, Corky dealing a lot of damage too, but at the same time being a one-man down is a little difficult. You can see that Astrid also had the most farm in the game, was farming away, and also deals a fair amount. And look at Sona's damage, actually deals a lot of damage. Wow. So unfortunate for both games. Nobody wishes this to happen, but unlucky. Well, now we do know our finals will be against Arepa and Finesse Phoenix, the world's most difficult name to say, Finesse Phoenix. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's not so difficult. It's just you, man.
Finesse Phoenix. Okay, they're both
Phoenix.
The Enix, the Phoenix, the Finesse S. So I'm getting a little confused. So we're gonna go to a short break. Don't go away. The next will be a best of 3 for the grand finals. So be here or be square. Bye.
Welcome to Wild Rift. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory. Yes.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on further study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has a different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will be involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Hey, I'm Noisy Boy, also known as Jay.
Standby in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game.
Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in eGG Network. Yes, eGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining eGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped eGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer, as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Yes!
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on birthday study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends. Because everyone has a different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will be involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Welcome to Wild Rift. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Welcome back. It is the grand finals for the Wild Rift Challenger Odyssey. We just saw our last semi-final match between Arepa and Tamaro. And we do see Arepa will be going up against Finesse Phoenix, the name that I hate to say so much. I have to keep saying it because they are in the grand finals. Two of them will be battling out in a best of 3 match. Whoa.
That game was really, really close, man. A little too close for comfort.
A little too close for comfort.
It's
And
really unfortunate that Fiora disconnected down at
Yeah.
bottom. But he also scared Arepa to just get the barrier. Even two opportunities, he just didn't take it.
yeah, I mean, let's take this chance to thank, organized by RL Asia. We also are partnered with Homie, sponsored by Inch Theory and co-sponsored by Feng Cha, Sunway and PayX. And let's talk a little bit about them. So RL Asia, the page you are watching us right now, we are a multi-talent company. We do music, we do games, we do education, you name it. We probably don't do it because there's too many things to say. I think I said that before, but twice is the charm, and also we have a Homie. If you need a place to stay, if you're a student, you need somewhere to stay, Homie is your homie, your home away from home. And also we have Inch Theory. If you need your house very boring inside, like my house only got table, chair, computer, need the redesigned interior, you go to Inch Theory, the theory inch by inch, I mean, that's not their logo, but maybe you guys can hit me up. I give you that logo, that slogan for free, Then of course we have our co-sponsors, Feng Cha Sunway. You don't always drink boba, not good for your health. Drink some healthy tea drinks. And of course we have PayX, your one-stop payment solution. If you have a business on Facebook or IG, you can use them for your advantage. Well, enough about that. Let's talk about the finals. We have a best of 3, possibly 3 games. Let's hope for 3 games against Arepa and Finesse Phoenix. I have to take a second to think about how to pronounce their name correctly. When I say Finesse, I'm like, all right, I shouldn't say Finesse again. So I say Finesse Phoenix. I had to think about it so I don't mess up their name.
So right now, so far all these games, it just look like first blood before the minion spawn. Every
Yeah,
time.
I mean,
But
both.
even last game was a deja vu. It's exact same spot.
Yeah, I mean, they're just playing so aggressively right now, and like they just go in and they look for fights. And of course, Arepa did get first blooded earlier by Tamaro, but they did make the comeback and they did win the game. And Finesse, the time that we saw them against the other Phoenix team, they did also get the first blood at the exact same spot last time. So we will see. They also got it against Wolf, and right now we will go into the brackets to see what has transpired all the way from the top to the bottom, and you will see the grand finals, Arepa and Finesse Phoenix, the championship game. You will see Arepa and Phoenix. I mean, both teams strong in their own right, and I want to see I want to see 3 games. I want to see the whole kick caboodle. I want to see all 3 games in their glory, and of course, if you had to pick one, who you think will win?
Right now, I'm looking at Finesse, man. Finesse been looking really, really solid, especially as we're talking about Kai, both games. If they give him the Rakan again, I'll be surprised if they give him the Rakan again, man.
Personally, I think Arepa is looking really, really well. I mean, to have the tenacity to make the comeback right now, you know, it's like such a big deal, you know, like Western G. If you guys were watching on Friday or you're watching on Wednesday or Tuesday, the champions of that day, Western G are 3-time champions. I know I keep bringing that up, but you know, being 3-time champions, you get that benefit. And looking for Finesse or Phoenix, you guys can become champion, and I'll talk about you more even when you're not playing. You know, that's the benefit you get.
But you technically don't want to talk about them more because you have to pronounce their name more.
Yeah, I mean, Finesse, Phoenix, FP. You know, my love and hate relationship with you. You know, your name just a little too long, and it just you know. Well, we have to wait for the pick and bans. While we're waiting for that, let's discuss a little bit about the previous match that we saw with Arepa. They did lose early game a little bit, and they did give Fiora a lot of strength, and the Camille was even so behind that she was even lower in gold than the Brom. The Brom had more gold than the Camille. That's how bad it was. But after a few team fights, a bad engage coming in from the side of Tamaro, they did get that money back, and Camille was back into the game. And of course, when you let a Camille back into the game, that is a big mistake. She will punish you for allowing her to come back into the game. Also, talking about earlier when how Finesse Phoenix came into the game, they were fighting against Wolf Esports. They did get the first blood against them, and now we will see, you know, how they're going to translate that early aggression into this match against Arepa. And of course, soon we will go into pick and ban, but of course not yet. But one more thing that's really important. I remember last match, Arepa did ban the Akali and Orianna, so they do know that is one of the major threats to ban from the last game. So I'm not sure what they're going to do this time around. And let's look at the comments you guys are talking. I can't really read Tagalog, but of course I can make it out. Patrick is looking for a sponsor for a phone. I want to give him a sponsor for a phone. Sponsor me also. You sponsor me. No, I'm your agent. Sponsor me, you sponsor me also. Fair enough, right? I think that's fair. Also, guys, where's your support? Where's your support for either team, Arepa or Finesse Phoenix? I want to see your support loud and clear. Type it in chat. Say who you're supporting, and each person that support, I will do a little dance for you if you type. But nobody's doing anything. But too late. You guys are too late. We're going into the pick and ban phase for the first game of the grand finals. Arepa and Finesse Phoenix. Arepa will be on the blue side and Finesse will be on the red side.
And immediately
they pick in the Wukong, and you see the two picks, Aurelion Sol and Corki. They will most probably go with Aurelion Sol because that is a strong pick. I think that is why that even though Tamaro banned Aurelion Sol against Arepa, now it's being picked against them. And the bans, let's see what bans they did. Oh, Arepa actually did ban Akali and Lee Sin. So very good bans. And for Finesse, they did ban Sona and Camille. So they saw, you know, the last game, just another Sona was a little too strong, a little too menacing for the deal. And they did ban Camille, of course, since Akali is also banned. They didn't want Camille to run amok in the fights. And I'm surprised that Arepa didn't ban Fiora. I thought they would be a little scared. And of course, they're leaving the top lane pick from Finesse to be the last pick to be counter pick. And actually you're seeing a Jarvan and a Wukong, right? And I'm thinking that this is going to be a jungle Jarvan. Oh, no. It's a Jarvan support and we have a Wukong jungle. Okay, so a Jarvan support, it's not really commonly picked right? But with the correct people like Orianna and Wukong, this is such a combo-oriented team comp. You trap everyone in the Cataclysm, then here comes the big Orianna up, boom, and then you get the Wukong out, like a cyclone, you know, that's how you get it. But at the side of Phoenix, they're going to go again with Gets on the Z, probably going to go top.
Yeah, we're going to
And we have Aurelion So at the mid. So Aurelion So and Orianna, it's an interesting matchup. They both have good wave clear, and also they are good at harassing each other. So we will see how that plays out. And I'm really interested to see, again, the KYY, the Kai, the Rakan. Once again, they never learn. Will they learn? Maybe they say, you know what, you want to play Rakan? Sure. I'm not scared, but you know, maybe that will bite them, maybe not. And of course, told you, Chrysos says that, of course, I told you earlier, just Sona is banned. And yeah, you're right, they do ban the Sona. They are afraid of his Sona, and we're gonna go shortly. We're gonna go into the game, and I'm really interested, really interested to see how KYY does his magic once again with the Rakan. I don't know. Whew.
Right now, this draft is looking really spicy with the Jarvan support, right? Jarvan support. We're gonna have a Wukong jungle and the Fiora top again.
Ooh, and we're going into the game. You can see the red and blue lights like a disco. You know, we're going into the game, and now we can see another first blood. You see, they're running straight in, but I think they should be ready. Arepa, no, dude, they already know. They just see like, all right, this is really sketchy. They drop a ward and they're like, all right, let's back off.
I'm gonna ask you one thing. Why does Arepa have 2 smites?
Oh.
They have Jarvan smite and Wukong smite.
Oh, okay. I can't give you an answer because I don't know. I mean, 2 smites. Okay, so a thing I could be theorizing is that Jarvan will be rotating more with Wukong. I don't know. It could be a misclick in terms of Oh, I know what they're doing. They're doing a double jungle.
Wow.
You can see that Jarvan already took the Grom and he's level 2 already. Look at that, he's going to go aggressively onto the Rakan. He has to dive away. Oh, actually they go in, but Ezreal is right there. I don't think this is a good idea, but Rakan is really strong early game, even with Wukong and, you know, I mean Corki, sorry. And you can see Aurelion So is right in the bottom lane looking for a gank, but doesn't really get it. That's how quick both lanes. Orianna also coming to the bottom, and this is really such a heavy fight oriented, and you can see Jarvan is not even going to stay in the lane. He's going to like, alright, thanks for the cheese, bye. He's going to disappear. And now, because Rakan sees, alright, since Jarvan is going to go jungle around, I'm going to roam with Aurelion So.
Yeah, so right now they're looking, both teams just going to be like ADC, they're going to self-sustain. But Rakan just looks like still going to play the 2v1 lane, but Arepa's lanes are so weird, man. 2 jungles, I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I mean, this is a quick, already, Jarvan is already level 3 and Rakan will not hit level 3 just yet, and of course, this will mean that Corki will be Ezreal will be a little bit in danger, but that's the thing, when you play Ezreal, it's one of the safest ADCs you can ever play, so that is why, look, he's already paused under his turret, and oh, I don't think you like that trade. Corki even takes a tower hit, but Levi, he's coming in, he doesn't know that Vi is there, oh, just another, gonna hit out, but then they're gonna run away, wait, he's been charging his skill for so long, but he doesn't decide to let it go, and of course, they back off. This is
just another. It's really he has the level lead.
Yeah, I mean,
double jungle, man.
The double jungle. He's gonna actually pressure out mid here. I'm a little interested to see what this Jarvan actually brings to the fight, because
I mean, with the strong engage with the knockout, right?
Yeah, I mean, level 5 for Gats, but you can't really all in a Fiora at this point. So I'm not sure really what lane is going well for Finesse. I mean, of course they're up gold, but Ezreal will be fine just alone at bottom. You see, you can't even really dive him unless you get like 2 or 3 men. So this is really difficult, and Gats actually misses the ward there, so he doesn't get the D ward. And later this game goes, Fiora will be stronger than the Zed, and of course Orianna will outscale Aurelion So, just because Orianna is one of the strongest characters in the game right now. And here we go, a big fight will happen at top lane, but you see Fiora sustain is just a little too much for Zed. Even if he pops his ulti, she can negate it with his W, and of course he has to eat the honey fruit.
I feel like this double jungle strategy would have worked if Finesse didn't have maybe like an Aurelion So, because the Aurelion So right now, it looks like he's just putting a lot of pressure at me.
Oh, and here comes the dive. I don't think he wants to do that. He doesn't get it, the W. Savage Fiora survives with a little bit HP. Even with the Ignite, he doesn't get it, barely surviving. And that is the important thing coming in. And of course, Still, Javan, he is coming back the lane a little bit, but he is around the same level as Rakan right now, so really not really paying off with the double smite. But of course, when it comes to Baron and Dragon, they're going to have that smite advantage, having an extra 500, 600 damage, true damage into a Dragon. You barely, almost never lose a 50-50 because you just have too much true damage.
Yeah, Finesse right now, they're going to recall and probably play for the next Dragon maybe.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think you can. Arepa has 2 smites. You know how you're going to fight over 2 smites? And they already started. Yeah, and they're going to be too late. Finesse is going to be a little too late to the party. And like I said, man, don't sleep on Arepa. But the big Aurelion Soul Bomb comes in. It's all 5 without it. But the combo in. I don't know what's going to happen with the Orion ulti. He gets him. But he's still a triple kill. For the Zay, he's going in. Killing spree. And they're going to get off all 4 people. Orion escapes. Flashing out, trying to chase the Zed away. But that's 4 kills. And Zed actually goes in for the Orion, trying to get his quadra kill. Will he get it? No, he barely misses it. Oh no, but it's alright. Bottom lane, they're going to take the turret. And that was 4 kills for the side of Finesse, only losing their Zed. They took the turret. Even though they lost the Dragon, that's a 4,000 goal swing into the favor of Finesse.
What an insane Aurelion Soul Q, man.
Oh
That's
my
insane.
god. I was talking about this on Friday, saying, you know, how big you can make Aurelion Soul stun. And look how big it went, and it hit all 5 of them. They had
the size of the Dragon Pit.
Yeah, look at that. It's happening at mid once again. They're going in, and they're going to hit all 2 of them gets hit. Aurelion dies, Zed gets away, and he gets stunned again. That's 1 down, 2 down, 3. It's going to be a 4th Javan escapes with the Stone Blade. That's another kill, and they're going to take the mid turret. And Aurelion Soul taking the damage. Liking the damage doesn't matter. I hit you with the big stun, and now you're going to get hit stun, and there's another mid turret. My goodness.
What an insane play by Copy again, man. With the huge Aurelion Soul. What do you call that? Galaxy?
It's a star, I think.
It's a star?
He makes it bigger as further he goes. I mean, I'm speechless, man. Like 2 times in a row. I mean, like, Finesse is basically asking Arepa, hey man, let's fight in this big open area. There's no way I'm gonna stun you, man. Then they just see like this star, the size of the whole map, like oh my goodness, and they just get stunned, and that's how. And I was saying like Aurelion Soul not that strong in mid game. Well, if you do that kind of stuns, I mean he's the strongest.
Yeah,
and
Arepa looking like their double jungle strategy is not really paying off anymore, man.
yeah, I mean the later the game goes, the smite doesn't really benefit, and having a heal or exhaust or anything else will be a little bit better in the late game. And look at Ezreal. Oh, he's alone under third by ulti in. Rakan gonna get it, stun up, knocked up, killing spree, and that's another tier 1 gonna go on the side to Finesse and Oriana. Actually, wait, Javan actually goes in. Oriana there with the ulti hits too, but at the same time, you don't kill anyone. Yeah, there's no damage on the side, and they're gonna get the Fiora too with the Oriana Soul ulti. They're gonna get 1-2. Everyone's gonna go down. Oh my goodness, this is disaster from the side of Arepa. But they had such a good start, 10,000 gold, and they're gonna get Rip Arrow to ace. My goodness, Zed getting the kill at bottom lane too, and my goodness, everything is falling apart.
Yeah, Finesse just told down like, yo, you want to cheat the double jungle, dude?
Yes, 11k goal lead, like 7 minutes into the game. That's so much to overcome for the side Arepa with the double smite.
For the Dragon, man.
Yeah, I mean, 3 towers down also. They're losing all their tier 1s, and tier 2 at the bottom is almost going to go down. Such a bad situation right now for Arepa. Not sure how they're going to recover.
Even now, they're just losing in team fights. As you said, the Javan ulti into the Oriana ulti combo, right? It looked like it did a lot, but there's just no damage anymore.
Yeah, I mean, Oriana just barely has a Seraph and doesn't have a Leandris yet. So there's no way for her damage to even pop up at this certain time. She needs a Leandris, and she doesn't have the money. She's being starved out. Like, they have to share lanes. They can't go down. Look at Kai with Levy here. You know, they say, hey, Corky is that delicious, right? Why don't you guys eat some Corky, you know? And of course, now they're going to charge it. They're going to catch Wukong, but he just backs at the correct time. But look at that, they have nowhere to farm. Look at bottom lane, they're going to take the tier 2 at bottom. Zed actually gets out safely and doesn't die, only burns his flash, but actually they're chasing him. But I don't think they're ready to get him. He gets the honey fruit and back to HP, eating the honey fruit. Very delicious, and he gets back to full, almost full health. You get the tier 2 at bottom with the repair spawning, and now they're gonna they're gonna look at Zed. He's still like contesting at top side, even though 2 of them are there. So
And now they're also gonna get the next dragon. Like just not to give up the dragon, but they ended up just basically getting their lead from there, man.
yeah, and getting a mountain, so everyone will be a little bit more tanky at the side. And Kai, he's a Rakan, he's fine. You can't really catch him out. You really need to chain stun him to actually kill him. And Zed, he's pretty strong at the moment, so nothing much will affect him. And this is gonna be a 13,000 goal lead from the fight, and just 2 major fights, 2 aces in a row, and there goes all the hard work Arepa put in and into their strategy for the double smite. I mean, it's really not working out for them. I mean, the double smite was a good idea on the book because they have Ezreal, he can farm alone, but when you lose team fights, it doesn't matter what strategy you have,
Yeah, like even if I'm pretty sure even if Arepa somehow got the next Baron or something, they're still gonna lose the team fight because of how strong Finesse is right now.
Yeah, I mean, look at how Finesse is playing, sticking together, and I think Fira might be dead. No.
Nice Twin Shadows.
Yeah, Twin Shadows just to catch anyone out, and they're moving in together as 5-man. Aurelion Sol is at the top lane. Do you know what Aurelion Sol is doing up there? I think you already know.
Charging out, man. He's really charging out.
I think in about a few seconds you can see a big ball of sun coming in through the top left, and here we go. They have the backup. They're like, all right, look at this, and they're gonna hit another person. Ezreal's already dead. Aurelion Sol hits 3, but the arena out doesn't do any damage. Jabba will flash out, and of course Wukong pops his ulti, trying to get a kill, but he has to flash out. Doesn't get anyone. They don't even pop. He flashes. Doesn't even get the GA. Oh my god. Ezreal. No one dies on the side for Finesse. Don't even blow the GA on. Why? So this is such clean play coming in from Finesse. Get 2, get the third, get out,
And the Baron is coming up soon.
Wukong, I mean, they don't even care about Wukong. Look, Rakan zoning the Wukong way as Corki gets the red buff. Gives me the thumbs up, like, hey, nice red buff, buddy,
Yeah,
so now
Arepa, they also have to worry about the next Baron fight because if Finesse gets the Baron, the game is over. 100%.
yeah, I mean, already a 16k goal lead for Finesse, and going in on the Ezreal, he has the Zonias. Gets has to get away, but that's a Zonias burned already. Gets, I mean,
but the next fight is gonna get his ulti again.
Yeah, I mean, this is really bad, and of course Aurelion Sol just scaring them away with the big stun. And Baron is alive, but if you're Arepa, you don't even want to fight the Baron, and right now they're going on the Wukong. Wukong dies already. Fira is in the back trying to get the damage. Nice turn, but then Aurelion Sol with the counter, he's gonna go into Zonias. They're all gonna die. Zed and Corki is not here, but here comes the package. Corki trying to save the team. He gets one. Fira goes down. He's going in, but I think that's a little too deep. But Zed is here. He's gonna get, but he's a 1-on-3, and they're all solo. Javan really low, and they can't finish off the fight. But still, even they win the fight, it's still 14,000 gold down compared to Finesse.
No, but that's what Arepa needed right now, man. Like, if they didn't win that fight there, the game was over. Now they could have a chance to actually swing the momentum.
Oh wait, what happened there? How did Zed get the kill onto Ezreal? What happened? Just popped him.
The cheeky Zed was just waiting around for some stragglers, and he found Ezreal right there.
Oh my goodness. So right now, they are going to spawn, and Ezreal's going to be dead for another 15 seconds, so they will have...
Finesse is already going for the Baron. They're like, yo, no more chances for you. We have to take the Baron right now.
Yeah, I know, and you can see that they're going to start warding up, and they see, hey, Fira's at bottom, and they don't know where everyone else is, but of course now they're putting the wards into the jungle. They do see, hey, Javan's walking up into the blue. We can catch them out. See, look how Kai is playing around. He's going to go around to the side. He knows there's no wards there, so now they're pinging it out. Hey, guys, they're inside here. Let's go get for the flank. You can see Kai in the back line there, jumping in the back line, charming everyone, but we can't see on the side here. He gets out.
He's creating so much space for
his team didn't see, but you can see Zed is still at the bottom. He's pushing with Zed. No one can 1v1 him at this point, so he knows that, hey, if you guys want to come, we will take the Baron. So it's such a split decision, and of course, the dragon's coming up. It will be the Cloud Dragon, and like, at this point, even with the double smite, it'll be a little too dangerous for Arepa to go. And if I look at Aurelion Sol, he's at the top side. He knows, wait, they're looking for this dragon, so I'm just going to create a big stall. And as soon as you can see on the map, you see Aurelion Sol is coming with the ball. He's going to bring it really big one. Yeah. And of course now they're going to fight for it. They have double smite, and they still lose it, even with double smite. But here comes the big Oriana out into the jump, and here comes Aurelion Sol, hitting 3 people with the stun, and Wukong will die off. And of course they're going to flash over the wall, Fire almost surviving. Zed actually gets Wukong and gets away, but Fira, you're not long for this wall. He gets the vibe, but that is 4 men down, and Javan will survive with less than 100 HP, and I think this will be the first game going into Finesse's hands. They got so much done in this game, and and of course Aurelion Sol dropping the big bomb, and of course no chances. Darwin gets in, gets knocked away, and of course they don't even get the correct flag, but it doesn't matter, they're gonna get it. And actually they're actually not even going to finish off the game. They say, you know, there's a little small chance that we don't win.
Yeah.
So why not? Why just go back, get items, get the Baron, and end the game that way? You know, let's spend more time on the big screen to show that we are winning. Get the package, get the Baron.
Arepa is really heading to Baron.
Arepa is like, wait, are they starting Baron? Or we should start Baron. Like, I think this is a mistake, but this is a desperation attempt for Arepa. They have to get the Baron, and of course now Vi spots them out. But Vi is alone. Don't forget, Vi is alone. He might die. That's a smite, but doesn't matter. Aurelion Sol goes in, and he doesn't get anything with the big ball coming in. Oh, it's not that big, but he hits the Leoric anyways. Gets the kill, double kill for Zed. He gets 2 legendary for the Zed, and this will be triple kill ace for the side of Finesse, and we will have the first game going over to Finesse. Finally, they just had to have another ace for the fun of it. 26-6, 20 kill difference, 20,000 gold difference at this point. This is just a formality, and GG's to Finesse for winning the first game. Arepa will be coming back thinking what to do for game 2.
Yeah. So, do you think they're gonna ban the ASO next game? It just looks like they're gonna ban.
I think they have to. I mean,
they have to, man.
ASO just did so much work. I mean, the game was looking towards Arepa. They had the double smite. They had the good strategy going up. Then that just happened.
Dragon fight, and they took the dragon, but they just lost the game right after that.
Oh man, that game's giving me chokes, man. All right, we're going to go to the stats, and we'll see what is going on with the stats. And of course, MVP, surprisingly not the Aurelion Sol, but of course Zed, 12 kills, 1 death, 6 assists.
To be fair, Gats did so much that game as well.
He was
created so much
the side lane pressure. Of course, Oriana tried her best with the Liandry's, the Seraph Embrace, and the Void Staff, but the damage just wasn't there. 22k. But look at that, Zed also barely 6 damage more than Oriana. Oriana can't deal all the damage, and of course, sadly, Wukong didn't get his fight because there's just so much disengage also and re-engage on the side of excuse me, Finesse. And you know, Arepa had the good early game, but it's just very difficult on the side for them to actually fight when they're so behind. Yeah. And shout outs to Kai once again. Even though he didn't have his masterful performance,
he was just playing consistently good.
Yeah, he was just playing consistently good. So, you know, that's what we wish everyone could play consistently well. And of course, big shout outs to Mr. Copy, the big Aurelion Sol balls that hit twice, and even the small one that hit Fiora in the last fight. That was beautiful to watch.
Yeah, really clean game from Finesse Phoenix. Like, even that mid fight, honestly, that mid fight could have turned around everything. Yeah,
I mean, props to Arepa too. I mean, they had a great early game. We have their supporters here, you know, John supporting Arepa. Go Arepa. I'm also still rooting for Arepa. I hope they win. Of course, we're going to go into the game 2 soon, but that game, basically, I think if I were Arepa, I would adapt. I'll probably maybe take a little ban. I'll take out Aurelion Sol from the game because just a little too menacing. And if you don't see him on the map, he has too much pressure. And also, because of the last ban, they did ban for Arepa side. They did ban Akali and Lee Sin. Maybe they'll drop the Lee Sin ban and get the Aurelion Sol.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was not more of the jungle picks. It's more about how well, like especially like with the Rakan pick, they just have free engage every time, and the gets Zed as well, just doing so much.
Yeah, I mean honestly, if I was Finesse, I probably wouldn't change much if I have the chance to. They have such a good team fight comp, and you know, everything just fell correctly into the lap, especially with the Aurelion Sol. And I think Arepa would be changing the bans. I'm not sure. I wouldn't bet my money on it, but if I were them, I would do that. Banning out the Aurelion Sol for banning the Aurelion Sol instead of the Lee Sin, because you know Lee Sin maybe doesn't bring that much of a threat compared to the Aurelion Sol.
Arepa could pick their own Aurelion Sol for the next game.
Yeah, I mean, for sure they could pick their own Aurelion Sol, and that would be very interesting. I mean,
they first picked Wukong the last game.
Yeah, I mean, Wukong is a very solid pick. So, of course, Wukong does get counted a little bit by Lee Sin, because you can see where he goes when Lee Sin uses his third skill. He can view invisible targets. So maybe that was the reason why. But at the same time,
right after they just insta pick Camille not Camille, right? It was
the insta pick Aurelion Sol and Finesse.
Yeah,
they instantly picked Aurelion Sol, and I think it was I can't remember.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't pick Oriana.
Corgi, yeah.
Corgi, yeah. I mean, two solid picks, and I'm surprised they didn't pick Oriana mid. But of course, I think they practiced the Oriana so ball. Cause I mean, Oriana is one of the best picks, so I'm surprised that they didn't shake Oriana like, all right, you get what you want, and then we get Oriana, you know, because there was two must picks.
But I think for the most part, Oriana comps, they just seem to have more room for error. They don't have that much room for error because they have to win the team fights a lot of the time.
Yeah, but honestly, it was set up for Oriana game where they had Wukong and Jarvan. So interesting to see how Arepa moves on. We're just waiting for the bans for the teams to get ready for Arepa to have a reset her mentality. Of course, Finesse, if you're Finesse, you want to keep this momentum going. He had such a good momentum going into the last game, finishing off with an ace, clean ace, might I add, hitting all 5. And also, at the same time, you can tell that Arepa is shaken a little bit because they went for the desperate Baron fight. They all ran into the Baron pit. They're like, hey, we got to take the Baron. Cannot give them for free, cannot. Then, you know, Vi came in, even Vi came alone, like
just bought so much time for the team.
Yeah, I mean, Vi didn't expect them to even be at the Baron. So when he arrived, he saw like 5 man, he didn't even die. That was like the go ahead. Aurelion Sol wasn't even ready. He then only charged his star, and the rest is history. Get an ace, they end the game. I mean, clean game, I would say, very clean. And of course, we are 1 game away for Finesse to win the champion for today for the
I would
Warriors
like to see a game
Challenger.
three too,
You like to see a game 3? I mean,
man.
we can see if Arepa can pull back another match. Hopefully they can. I mean, I'm still rooting for Arepa. I know you're a Finesse fan, but I think I'm an Arepa fan in heart. So I want to see if maybe Arepa does. Finesse doesn't ban Sona. We want to see if we have a Sona coming in from the legendary Mr. Just another, yeah. And of course, we have our bans now, and sadly,
Arepa didn't ban the ASO.
yeah,
Wow.
surprisingly, they didn't ban the ASO, and we're going to go into pick and bans right now. Ooh, okay, so same bans from the side of Finesse. They're going to ban Camille and Sona. And Arepa will be banning the Akali and Lee Sin. So
no just
same
another
bans,
Sona,
the
man.
same bans, no differences. And
It looks like Arepa might be wanting to snag the ASO for themselves.
let's see. So same thing. They pick Corki.
Really safe pick, I guess.
Safe pick. Good pick. And I don't. Arepa is not really picking as quick. So okay, Wukong, standard pick, and Oriana again. So we might see the Oriana again into the Oriana. He worked earlier.
Arepa looked really comfortable with just this comp, even though the Aurelion Sol just seemed to just run over the team fights, but it looks like it's going to go ASO again.
Yeah, they should. They're hovering over a different character's face. As you know, I'm a Fizz main in Wild Rift, so I'm very interested to see. But I think it might be going to the Aurelion Sol. I'm not sure. But Rakan and Vi are locked in, same as last time.
They're
And
looking like they're going to go for the same comp.
looks almost the same. If they're going to pick the same comp again with a run back, we will see. No Sona from Just Another. So all you Just Sona fans, Just Another Sona fans. Camille Akali, Sona. Yeah, he's repeating the bands just to make sure. And Janna comes in. Okay, actually, I think this is. I don't really like Janna at this point because you can't stop Vi coming in only after when she gets in. And I think Aurelion Sol will be picked again. They can go Gragas. Okay. Gragas.
Yasuo.
Okay. So this is another combo that you can do, Gragas and Yasuo. So of course, when level 5, Gragas can just out you towards the tower, and Yasuo can out you. You can his dash also knocks you in the air. And a natural counter to either Gragas or Yasuo is Darius. You can't stay around him; he will kill you. But Garen, there'll be interesting pick. You don't really see a lot of Garens, and Garen is locked in. A big beefy boy in the front line will spin around and deal damage. So actually, I still prefer Phoenix's comp because it's much more proactive rather than Arepa's.
They have also more room for error, like most of the time.
Yeah, I mean Arepa's comp looks decent, but the thing is, they have a lot of weird synergies because Janna will disengage while Oriana wants to engage, Garen wants to go in, Wukong wants to go in, but Janna just makes things a little bit weird. So I think actually Janna was a little bit a weird pick, but of course I don't know what they're going to plan to do with the Janna. but of course we can see what they do with it. Also Corky, yeah, usual pick, nothing too special about that, and soon gonna get into the game very soon. And of course, at the same time, we will see if Finesse will be your champion today, or you'll see Arepa win back a game and we will force a third game for the series, and we'll see whether we will be staying longer or not. And we get the go ahead, and comeback. Arepa comes in from the fan from John. Let's go. And
Already.
we're going in, and do we see a first blood again from Finesse? They're running into the mid lane, and Jana, okay, now they know. It's all firemen, alright. And Rakan, KYY going in very aggressively, backing in front of their faces, being so cocky. I like it.
I like it, man.
Usually Corky is the one that's being cocky, you know?
Don't say that ever again, man. Don't say that ever again.
Alright, so right now we will see standard lanes. Gragas will be going back to the top lane, backs off, and Corky will be farming. Ezreal is in lane first, so he will get a shove.
I'm curious to see how this Janna would do compared to like the past few games. It just seems to have more like tankier support roles instead of enchanters, right? Most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, I think just another is more of a mage support because he does play Sona. So maybe this is more into his element. He does have the nice skin for Janna, so I'll be surprised.
How do you think about Janna when it comes to roaming compared to like all these tankier beefier supports?
Well, I think Janna isn't really a roamer. But of course, she can provide utility roaming where she can go and shield. And of course, we can see already that the top lane is a little messy because they both can't really kill each other until level 5, and I'll say this favors Garen more because Garen doesn't need the kills to scale up, and of course a knockup coming in for KYY, good damage, but of course KYY also takes damage to himself, but he has that healing from his Q, so it wouldn't be that much of a problem. But Vi is at the bottom, he's spotted under a ward, they don't know this. And I think now they got to figure out, and he actually misses onto the scuttle. Doesn't matter KYY, he doesn't miss, and they will spot them, and of course they can't do anything about it. Wukong is taking the blue buff.
Yeah, and KYY is already making his way just to pressure mid lane, just to show his face. I'm here, you have to be worried.
Yeah, now they're actually going to rotate all together to take. So now they actually got both scuttles on the side of Finesse. So getting scuttle in Warrior is such a big deal. You want both of them. And it gives so much XP and gold to the jungler and whoever is taking it. And look at that big wave that Garen is about to miss. He has to back off because he sees some people missing. So look at that big wave. Oh, if I'm Garen, I'll be crying right now.
Yeah, Finesse is looking really strong in this early game.
Oh no.
Creating the trap, the death brush as you say.
The death brush, a brush with death, you know.
Yeah, but Wukong is also making his way top.
I don't think he'll be there in time. Garen will go down, knock up one, into knock up, into 3 knockouts in a row.
Silence.
But the thing is, Garen is so tanky, I don't think they can do anything about it. But Wukong is now here with the counter gank. I think they have to back away. Orianna has out, don't forget, Orianna has out. I don't think they see Orianna just yet. Now they see her and they have to back off. But of course, look at mid lane. Yasuo is pushing in the wave. Orianna is going to lose some farm. So honestly, in hindsight, still pretty good going in for Finesse. They are getting more farm and they don't lose any farm at all.
Yeah, but Arepa played that really well. Like if Garen died there, that tower was probably gone, right?
Yeah, I mean, if he died there, tower was probably gone. But fair play to Garen. He doesn't die and keeps the tower alive. Level 5 coming in from Janna. Not much he'll do, she'll just check out the ward. But actually it's the Yasuo at the side there. Yasuo getting hit by what he makes. But I think Janna is in the wrong place at the wrong time. We'll get a second kill off and ulti comes in. Now with the Yasuo ulti, I think this is good night. But he flashes away and that's of course a flash burned from the Janna. So still a fair play coming in. Both ultis burned, but of course flash burned from the Janna.
Yeah, right now Finesse is just look, even though now they're kind of under the goal lead compared to like just now, like a few minutes ago.
Yep.
I think it's due to that dive that they lost a little bit more gold. But
yeah, they lost a little bit of momentum. But the thing is, I think it's no problem, no issue for the side of both.
Finesse has the XP lead.
Yeah. Like Garen right now actually has the kill potential on the Gragas because he has to execute on his ulti, and Gragas will just try to clear the wave as much as possible, and there he does, he just clears the wave, no issue. And of course, fighting in the minion wave, Gragas isn't that scared. But once again, they have Ezreal, which is going to be really safe farming, and of course, Rakan's still not level 5, you can see, because he's been roaming so much.
Yeah.
It's actually going to not stop the back of Ezreal, and they're going to reset just in time for the Dragon. They're all going to meet at a big team fight. And yeah, so he's trying to get the scuttle so they get the vision early on. And I don't think anyone will stop him. Vi does get it. And Orianna trying to push out mid wave. And actually, Yasuo will be the one getting the push. Clearing out the wards right now near the Dragon Pit. So looks like Finesse has the early proactivity on the Dragon Pit, and we will see how they're gonna push off.
Yeah, we are interested to see how they'll actually try to fight this fight. And look,
And big all in, goes Wukong, he's dead. And then the back line, yep, Wukong already goes down, no jungler, you can't smite it. And of course now they're gonna take it, they're all pretty healthy. And of course, Janna wasn't there to stop the engage, but look at Garrett, he's at the back trying to be sneaky here. And of course, I don't think this is a good idea for him. And go!
nice play by
Gragas stops him off and he tries the ult, but of course you don't deal damage to Dragon, silly. And of course they're gonna get him down. And Yasuo at the side there trying to get for a kill.
And it's
that was a weird flash on the Orianna, but gets away, of course. And no issues coming in, 2 kills, and the Dragon coming in from Finesse, playing it pretty well. I mean, that was a fantastic body slam from the level because he has been moving around so much.
By just creating this bottom pressure that they can't just ignore.
And of course, almost gets
Gats
Gats, but Gats splashes out, and that would be a big pick. But they're already on the river, they're doing it right now. Of course, look at the items from the side. Rakan doesn't have that money, but you know, it doesn't matter. He needs that chain vest. He has the redemption too, and that's all no issues. And the Red Hero actually goes down to the side of Finesse, and they will take the top tier 1. Garen can't do much about it, and there goes Orianna slain by the mere presence of the Gragas. And another fight going in. Garen is the target right now, gets in with the ult, but KYY gets hit by the Ezreal ulti, will go down and re-knock up from the Wukong, and he will almost survive, but the GS gets popped from the Yasuo, and Yasuo will get one. Will he get another one? Oh, Garen's one hit away, gets the E off, and he will get the Wukong too, and he's going into the turret, trying to get off the Janna, and actually the wind wall doesn't stop the Janna out, but Rift Arrow comes out, and we will get another tier 2. And of course, I don't think Janna should stick around. If she sticks around, she will die. Orianna is back, the turret will go down. Shelly will knock into it, and 6,000 gold lead for Finesse. This is looking bad.
Yeah, that fight actually looked really like we will know who's gonna win, but like Yasuo just came in and just cleaned up, man.
Yeah, I mean, such a pretty clean fight coming in for Finesse, even with the ult hitting all the way from bottom, from Faust hitting. I mean, no chance right now for both of them. I mean, he was separated so far from the team, Faust, so he couldn't contribute other than his ult. And it was a miracle that he landed in the first place, and they don't have vision here. Janna could be in trouble if she doesn't walk properly. Wukong is in the jungle. Remember, he doesn't have GA, so if he gets caught, he will die. They might be looking for a kill, and Janna is alone, will get knocked up, kill, and ulti comes in, and he will survive with the shield, everything, but oh, he flashes out, but doesn't matter, the team is here. Okay, fine, you survive, but you burn your flash, you burn your ult, you burn everything. I'll live with that. So now
it's crazy, man. I can't believe
and Vi going in.
Faust getting caught.
Oh, Faust, no, gets charmed out, gets knocked back, killing spree, and they have to run, but Corki is here. All of them are here, Wukong.
And Gragas going from behind.
Yeah, Gragas going from behind. They're going for the re-engage. Look at it. They're looking, oh, don't hit me, man. I'm so scared. Then they're going to go in. Gragas is here, like, oh, you're in trouble now. Hitting onto the Wukong. He presses out the stun. Gets hit. Oh, nice. Ulti from the Gragas. Gets a 3-man ball though, but doesn't matter. They don't have the damage. Same thing as last game with the big ball, but they don't have the damage. And Yasuo just taking towers left and right. Took the tier 1. Not going to get the tier 2. And it's looking really bad for Arepa.
Yeah, almost a 10k gold lead coming from Finesse.
Yeah, I mean, that was almost the best case scenario, but Orianna just doesn't have the damage, you know.
Yeah, right now they're already running to the next dragon, man.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon just spawned, Vi is already on it, having Cloud, so Arepa is trying to say, okay, let's try to get the mid turret, but...
Look at Kai, he's just standing there.
Yeah, Kai hits both of them, and Gragas comes in, and oh, goodbye, you know. Oh my goodness, Finesse is trying to send Arepa going packing home, and a Rampage getting in the Garen once again, and that's 2 people already, and Yasuo will chase for the Wukong right now, and he's like, you know what, let me just
Dude,
get...
they're cutting them off.
It's like, you want to go, you have to go through us, but I think they decide, you know what, let's just get the turret, but actually they do catch Wukong. He will get knocked up. That is the real Wukong, but they didn't know that for sure. So now Gragas comes in with the knockback, doesn't get it. Yasuo not in the range for the ulti, and they will back off. But of course, there are 2 dragons up, and they will almost take the mid turret. Corki will do the damage, and they will get another tier 2. 1 outer turret stands for Arepa, and it's only the tier 2 at bottom, and they're going to use everything they can to defend it.
The Finesse is playing so confident right now, man. Look at them. They were just hovering over the tier 3, the inhib turret, and another engage from Kai, but looks like Garen is trying to go for Yasuo.
Yeah, I mean, Orianna and Garen would deal a threat, and Janna is there too. So if Yasuo isn't careful, he will get caught But of course, it's a Yasuo. We call him a mosquito for a reason. He zips, zaps, zaps, and sucks your blood, you know. That's the mosquito that we all know, Yasuo. And of course, still a 12k goal lead for Finesse. If you guys heard that, ready for fire. That is the package picked up by Corky. He will be having the package, and Baron is up. He just came up 30 seconds ago, and of course, Gas is still at the bottom, like he did with Zed. He's going to split push.
Yeah. Like the team of Finesse right now, they just don't have to be around Gas, but Gas is getting engaged by 4 people and he's still alive.
He's still alive, doesn't really matter him, and he gets a knockup. He will get the Wukong's GA away, and he's still alive. The Garen's trying to do his best, but look at the lifesteal. He's like, oh, I bit off more than I can chew, and Garen flashes away. Will survive? Maybe not. Yes, he does, but Ezreal goes down to Gragas, and he's at the back line. Bada bing, bada boom, everyone goes down, double knockup, double belly flash, and that will probably be the game. They're gonna go mid. Rakan jumps into the base and says, hey, there's nothing here, guys, and he actually is gonna just shit out, and this will be the grand finals coming in, finishing a quick 2-0 for Finesse.
Yeah, Janna is not going to be able to defend
and Janna tries her best, but you know, relegated into the fountain. She can't do anything. Watch her base go down in flames, and Finesse, they will be today's War Rift Odyssey Challenger champions. My goodness, and
really, really clean game, man.
woo,
really,
clean
really
game. I mean, what do you think, Spider-Man? Spider-Man? I think he's taking a little nap, guys. Spider-Man taking a little nap. So, I mean, what a clean game. I mean, I think Spider-Man's in shock, so he can't really give our answer here. And
Yeah, can we get some
we can get
stats?
some the big stats and zoop. Right, perfect timing.
Yep,
so
Copy, the MVP.
I mean,
that is
Copy. I mean, look at the Gragas. I told you, Gragas is such a flexible pick. He played Gragas top, and you know.
And he's also their mid player as well.
Yeah, I mean, he can play everywhere. I mean, this team, there's no such thing as lanes to them. It's just, you know, like Dandy said in Dota, you don't play Dota, you don't play lanes, you play Dota. So same thing here, you don't play lanes, you play War Rift. So look at the damage for Copy. You do not build tank, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, and look at the damage. Woohoo! We thought Yasuo was dealing damage. You thought Corky was dealing damage? No, it was all Gragas. Woo.
Yeah, I felt like Arepa's draft in this game really cost them a bit because they're really so reliant on getting those team fights. But like Finesse Phoenix, all they had to do was just engage first, and they can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at Faust. He just had not a great game because he was relegated to just split pushing, and of course he couldn't get much done. So damage.
So was Gas. Gas was split pushing as well.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
really couldn't do anything.
They really couldn't do anything at the side, and unluckily for Arepa, they do fall, and there's always other chances to win. Don't be sad. Don't be sad that you lost. Be glad that you joined. So like you guys can join the next time we have this tournament. Don't forget, you know, I think it's a fantastic game of how they played, and honestly, Finesse deserves the win. All the Finesse fans in the chat, put your hands up. Ooh, ooh, Finesse. You know, I think it was a fantastic game. Played so well. I mean, Gragas Yasuo combo, delicious. All right. And my production telling me I gotta hurry up or continue talking. Okay, continue talking, guys. I know you're probably tired of hearing me talk, but I'm also getting tired of talking. But honestly, that game makes me want to talk more. Honestly, I wish I could see more matches of that game. But
yeah, I'm glad that Finesse didn't really go for the same picks again. You know, they wanted to spice things up with the Gragas Yasuo, and like they really played it so well, man.
I mean, like, you know, how confident you have to be if when you have a winning comp that you just won so convincingly earlier, and like, I don't want to play that, man. That's too easy. I'm gonna go another comp. No, you know, we can beat you with this comp too. That's how confident Finesse is, and that's how I like. And you know, even though I don't like saying your name, I have to say your name now because you are the champions. And no, I'm proud of you, FP.
FP? That's your new
Finesse
abbreviation?
Phoenix, yes, FP. You know, I mean, honestly, I would say. Like we were saying that, oh, Aurelion Soul, but they just proved to us that they didn't need Aurelion Soul.
Yeah, it wasn't the Aurelion Soul, man. They just played it really, really clean. They just always on the objectives, and sometimes they're willing to give up the objective just for the better fight because they know they'll win the team fight.
Yeah, I mean, also the Yasuo pick. At first, I thought it was a bit weird because they already had a mid laner. They already had Gragas, and having I thought maybe they'll put Gragas as a jungler, but of course, there's so much things to do. And well, that will be it for us today at the Warriors Challenger Odyssey, and we will take a little break. By a little break, I mean we will end the stream because I want to go and sleep. You know, real tired, too much hype, and I'm losing all my energy right now. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to tune in tomorrow for other games. We should have other games, right, production? Yeah, so remember to tune in. I might not be here, I might be here. You know, if you say my name in chat, maybe I'll come back. Maybe, you know. Okay, bye guys.